Alright, who wants to earn their inspiration?
Accurate.
I do.
You're not going to earn it, though. You're taking up the board from last time. So it'd be Caleb, Robert, or Corbin that has to give us the last time.
Yeah, what happened last time?
Let's see. Could, but
This is going to be Mighty Monkey.
just make it all up.
If I remember right, we showed up to... I can only think of Collis. What was the city we showed up to?
I didn't Of course I did.
Hey, Caleb,
I was still
Alright, this is
I do not remember the town's name. We showed up to a town. I'm going to call it Collis because it's the only time I can think of. It's
Driftmark.
What?
Driftmark.
Driftmark. Shut up. I was going to say get back to you later. My God! Showed up to the town of Driftwood. We showed up to Driftmark where they were holding a summit to figure out what to do with the dark problem.
Wouldn't she be like, oh my god,
Aldrig.
that's so cute?
And
it'll be a mixture of...
I showed up for our own personal reasons.
You shall not pass.
Accurate.
Anyway, you want to repeat that?
Actually-
The table's still talking well.
If you're gonna go that route, I feel like that'd be more Aragon.
We showed up to Driftmark and
To attend a summit to deal with the Aldrig
See
problem.
you.
It's not your point about this.
Shenanigans happened. We all met and got sponsors. Yeah, shenanigans. Mr. Horty.
4 hours of shenanigans.
We walked out going shop to shop.
And
Figure out
looking.
Shop to shop, completely destroying the DM's plan to get us back right because one of us had a bad habit of looking at catalogs before going to the shop. Guys.
Sort of.
alright. You'll get your inspiration, but I guess I'll take over to keep.
I'm sorry.
It's
There we
you're
go.
okay.
Somewhere.
So we were variously chosen by different sponsors to go into the Aldrig as means of saunting through the summit, because we weren't called to the summit. Our leadership was called to the summit.
Yeah.
We were picked. We were offered a sacrifice to the Aldrig.
Sacrifice. It's a thing. It's a good word. Sacrifice.
We all eventually picked our sponsor. Should say Summit Lord. Summit Lord. And we fought some undead dragon thingies. And then albino drow.
Albino drow.
Isn't that what you said he was?
Morvenok.
First was the 2 dragons, and we fought the monkeys, and then
Yeah, the rock throwing monkeys.
had a little camp
We
session.
found out how effective whole person is.
We'll start from the
Stay
top.
still.
So Driftmark is a town right in the center of, like, to the right in my continent, in the country called Vanya, which is basically France, Transylvania, all that dark, grim shit mixed together.
What are you looking at over there?
Guy.
Don't stare right at the camera.
I'm looking at Guy. Guy's the one that missed the most last time.
You're looking at the camera from my perspective.
You suspect as fuck.
I'm looking at the camera because
Guy.
that's just my head. Yeah, I'm a ghost.
Alright, I gotta catch my composure after. It's okay.
Gotta look good for this photo shoot.
Alright. So in Driftmark, I gave everybody a opportunity to shop around and stuff because most of them, for one reason or another, their leadership was going to push them to drift into the Underdark or the dungeon that never ends, essentially.
Traveling in the dark.
Yeah, you've been stuck in there this whole time, so you got a gist of what it's like.
Started shutting down that taking shit off.
They
Nintendo went on full.
got a few items procured here and there, and then each of them got sponsored by different shops to get other benefits. When it was all said and done, our cleric ended up sleeping with a pirate.
Who's the
And
cleric?
half the town.
Not just
But I'm
the
a pirate.
Not you.
Yeah, not just the pirate. She slept with half the town in one specific orgy, and the one tabaxi in town.
There was 6 people there.
Naga,
Not included.
a tabaxi, some.
August said, "You can say."
There's a few things there. Kind of in the middle of their shopping spree, they caught up with my Warforged and his Goliath Barbarian just duking it out, having a fist
Superman
fight.
and Doomsday fighting. mine.
Putting the mountain against somebody else, yeah. That's about what
Barbarians
happened.
against dragons.
Yeah.
Brandon. Yoshi, can you put over? Someone
Yeah.
needs some
Yeah.
So, very much, yeah. We duked it out, got a good shot in, and it turns out the whole reason why they were fighting is because both of their leaders ended up in a squabble that wasn't supposed to happen.
to help me.
That's why.
That's why. Crossing dicks.
Anyway,
18.
So, oh my
This
god.
is more like Goliath, Warforged.
I'm confused now. Because that's a Gargoyle Vin Diesel and a Gerard Butler Goliath. But it just
How is that not right?
Yeah, that's weird.
You're like, I don't want to think about it too much, but yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
about
feel
it.
like Dwayne Johnson better than Diesel.
Jason Momoa.
The whole thought was Riddick.
I hate Jason Momoa.
I cannot stand the hair.
The Aquaman.
I did not like that variation of Aquaman. The blonde was better.
Blonde was better. Interesting. There's some
Him
things
riding
going
a flying fish.
on. Alright, so after the fist fight, most of them attended what was called the summit. Basically, what the surface can tell is the Aldrig is starting to have some issues that are spilling onto the
It's
surface.
got asshole reflux disease. Just vomited that shit out.
If you remember back in the
Too
game
much McDonald's.
where we dealt with Thraggy and
too much
you were
Taco Bell.
what?
Talk about McDonald's, who would win?
The airship game, if you remember back then, we dealt with that creature and he had all that black core and stuff falling off of him just in chunks. That's basically what the Aldrig's doing in droves. So they're saying we need to go send somebody down there, have it to where whatever this stuff is cleansed and contained so it doesn't spill onto the surface. Because Drow have dealt with it, Duergar, and they're near the surface. So soon enough it'll spill in and it can affect an entire pit of undead that already exist up there.
That's where they hurt me.
Grand Canyon zombies.
Yeah, Grand Canyon zombies. Throw a fireball and it doesn't do much.
have you ever drank the squincher shit up there, Wolverine?
Every day, why?
They snort that shit at Dix.
What flavor?
All of them.
Fucking hell. But, not great.
Oh, especially great.
The side combos you choose, I swear.
We don't have the little packets, we got the big ass
Oh, the
bags.
scoopers?
We use those white cones. Put like one cone in a bottle of water. And they wonder why they shit their brains out.
Say you wouldn't really have kidney stones.
Terrible.
And they're like, yeah, you just gotta keep adding it until it tastes right. I was like, I don't think that's the way it works.
It's supposed to restore your electrolytes, not
It's
solid food.
Just got what carburetors need. Got electrolytes. Bronco.
Lord.
What's your awesome
Like some extra big ass tacos.
What is a slime creature?
Have you ever
Big
had diarrhea?
size. Top size.
What?
Have you ever had diarrhea?
Like
Who
every
hasn't? At least
Yeah.
once.
No, just think of that, but with full food. Like,
So all the
Solid.
adventures and their shopping spree made out like thieves. Pretty good with
Why?
all sorts of crazy shit.
So you're telling me this is 50 gold. How about 10?
Yeah.
Hey,
Our cleric kept talking everybody down like as if she was a bard the whole time.
I'm Jewish. What's
Not very
Is this you,
Just
Tyler?
to clarify,
You need to, yeah.
You, don't
You
look
need to
very
think of
Jewish.
these gold as silver in my case. You're not taking all my gold.
Here's what's gonna happen here. I'm gonna need this sword. You're gonna think of it as an
You're gonna make this
I'm gonna
worse
bring
by
it
like making you curl your hair a bit. Oh my god.
Okay, my god too.
Two cherries, one stem.
That lets you know the expected close.
After your orgy, what happened the next morning?
That's not a good way to start that.
Well, it's gonna be the way it breaks the conversation in.
Yes!
Uh,
Best conversation.
we all gathered up outside of this large cave, and
Still
we wrote our epitaphs on this wall. You know, one at a time going in, or two at a time going in. You had to go in pairs because you can't go by yourself. Lean forward.
That's what she said in the orgy.
Probably.
At least once. So we all wrote our epitaphs to enter in a couple of pairs, and I tried to get out of it, but my Warforged wasn't going to let me. So,
She's going to try to learn another alphabet next week.
And yours. I didn't write it
well,
down.
that's exciting adventure.
Sorry.
So,
Make your own names.
Do it at the same time next week before we went to
Can I write unknown?
Oh, God.
No.
So,
Your
we entered
sergeant.
through the doors, we went down these steps, and
You're not going to be sergeant
immediately
so-and-so.
we found two dragon-like
Can my
creatures.
name be a number?
and
Can I be Colonel Sanders?
No.
That did what, Vince? The giant creatures, the dragons. What happened in that fight? How did we kill them?
Gotcha.
Circle of life.
Magic circle, then.
Sure.
We magic circled that bitch.
What's my
Everybody's good inside. Okay, I don't want the outside.
What is your name?
Hey, I tried dragging him in, damn it. It just didn't happen.
Jay did a lot
Remember,
of
you're a half
extra fancy.
Greg was
I'm
a
not
rogue,
shit.
and he did what rogues do, and he stabbed
Yeah,
me.
he was just steady.
Come on, I'm a bard. You can't
Yeah,
take
Of
me
all the
seriously.
things I brought in,
You were not a bard, you were a warlock.
Alright,
It's
It's
also
weird
going on the
that new
internet.
tank. If I hit it too much,
Call him the
too
magic
often, it takes fire.
We're gonna go to war.
it's probably just not
No, I'm a lot.
reliquifying as well.
Yeah, sorry. I
and
was,
Like, it's turned
I was
pretty much.
scared.
Oh, my name
Yep.
is 217.
somewhat.
Technically, I'm not on the internet. Only my arm is.
Or your voice will.
I'm doing my nightstand. And I filled my arms up with all the other shit and walked out from the car.
The only person to fall unconscious in that first fight was my
Prisoner
character
217.
because he was flanking in the wrong spot.
And then I grabbed him, dimension door out of the
So be
way,
Shaggy and
and
Scooby.
then they killed him after I actually ran away.
So far, we made it out with our lives. in
I'm a
that
hybrid.
fight. We
I'm
continued
Shaggy
down the
against-
path a little bit further, and we found
Hybrid.
these
Whatever.
angry monkey creatures.
Outlander.
That kept on throwing rocks.
Yeah, kept on throwing rocks, kind of
Not just
knocking.
any rock.
One knocked the fist
Legendary
point
rocks.
blank out of.
Yeah.
Someone
Not
kept on
Jay.
getting legendary
Because
actions.
he went
to throw
through
rocks.
the halls as the rogue does, and he turned a corner, and he's like, "I don't see anything." Clack.
Right in the fucking head.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I didn't see it.
These monkeys are a common problem in these hallways.
Like the Saiyans.
Yeah, I could say.
It's dirty apes.
Except for angrier and
Rock
more
throwers.
hemorrhoid
They're sand monkeys.
filled.
And we didn't destroy their home planet yet. I
Yeah.
might be able to by level 20 though.
I'm starting to realize how much in common Muslims and Super Saiyans have.
Saiyans. Has anybody seen the little fan-made thing called Anime Wars?
Yeah. I have. I've seen like bits and pieces.
Have not.
Pretty good.
Okay.
Hey, should we be worried? And Corbin's holding 3 books. No!
No more ledgers!
Not fucking ledger.
Allegedly,
I need to
buy
buy
something.
something.
I mean,
Just saying.
no, I'm looking
Oh,
at
it's a
that.
brand new shop. You have this and this and this and this.
Oh, I need a whole.
No, he's gonna be like John Constantine, just like bring it in there.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, we might be worried.
My
No, he has an item that does special things, and we need to figure out what it does.
Let's see special things.
It does special things. You just said it.
What's the item?
show you the world.
Yeah, what's the special thing?
Give me my dice back.
I'm holding it for you.
It might be better to
Very
not
fine.
worry about it until the occurrence of needing the item
It's a weapon.
or weapon.
What kind of dice do I need?
What weapon is it?
I click my heels and
Javelin of lightning.
Yeah.
I think it does like 3d6, but I don't want to overpower it by saying 6.
Guy, did we establish the special weapon?
Remember I'm
thing
into
that you had
this?
in the beginning?
Yeah, I
I
know.
had the silver
Javelin
sword
Blade,
from
okay,
being
yeah.
a Yokai Knight.
Okay.
It kind of levels up with me.
And that was kind of the thing we agreed that you had.
It does 4d6.
And then-
Sorry.
Well,
It was either that or
I'll grab it.
I also had a top hat.
This guy.
Yeah.
The top hat one.
Top hat of disguise sword.
Oh. Yeah, I think we agreed that we'll throw it.
Took off of a dead body from a
I
farm.
already forgot the number, goddamn.
15.
but if I swing my
No.
sword and you swing yours, we'll get through hell.
You said that was a javelin of lightning?
Oh,
I'm just waiting for you to continue at this point.
The sleighs of
That's why I didn't get one.
4.
Probably not.
Oh,
Paper makes it suck.
Yeah.
Wait. Yep, still sucks.
Allegedly, he's going.
No, you got the third.
Yeah!
Oh no, we're not using that.
I got a 1 on that too. I rolled a 65.
I mean, if this is what the night's gonna be, guys, we can just continue this way.
Hey, Miranda.
No,
What was your
1
DC save? You write plus 6
I'm gonna stick
on your
to
spell sheet.
Stick to the left.
tabletop.
Other side.
Tabletop, okay.
Like Eldritch Blast.
right over it. So
Your
that's
bread
the
and butter.
thing of the felt
We'll
color
be
that
using
shows
that
through.
to attack with.
So after the encounter with
So
the
pretty
monkey,
much
we got
whatever
through
you
to
roll,
a final chamber,
So that
more or less. And what was in
so
that
that
chamber?
adds 7.
And then
Giant
7 to the
dead
roll
snake,
to actually
right?
hit.
With the thing creeping through it.
Does the 15
What does
matter?
the creeping thing
The
look
15
like?
is what they
Like
have to
drow.
roll to be able to not be hit by
Yeah.
it.
An
Okay,
albino
so it's
drow,
like
more or
a
less.
nullification number, basically.
Yeah.
Kind of.
This fucker kinda...
my character
You have
has
to hit their
a
AC.
severe hatred of drow.
Well, this
Oh,
one is
okay.
white.
This one was white, had a Joker cackle, and...
I didn't say that.
Take them one row.
Yeah, you did. I mean,
The one and only. He had a Joker cackle, and he was causing all sorts of hell for the party for a good little while.
Yeah, piss me right the fuck off.
Kept disappearing within the snake and reappearing other places, casting spells.
I found it every time.
balls.
We did not level up.
Just casual murder.
This wouldn't know if myself that will wasn't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let that happen yet. Not with 2 guest players, and God knows what's gonna happen when Jay's back in the fold and he gets another level.
Stop talking about folds with Jay.
Alright. After dealing with that creature, or Morganov, the party seemingly slayed him. He's gone at the moment.
He's trying to prop it up.
He's not doing it properly.
They converge into this small settlement area where there's other adventurers camping and together.
It's not far away.
They're led by a group named Rika, or a woman named Rika, who is a changeling blood hunter.
You didn't call it so.
I did.
He did.
This one could commit. He also saw the end of the video last one. So that's where we're going to start. Right now, you guys are doing your shifts for camping. Those that were here last time.
Just camping if we're in
You only seen
Well, yeah, we stated it was an airport safe spot.
Yeah.
And we already have other people on rotation as
But
well.
is anywhere really safe in the Underdark?
No, but there's a camp
You
of
guys
other
ready to
people.
pick a
That's it. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So who's taking shifts?
I'll take shift.
I picked it for him.
The shift you're taking.
Never mind. Stay corrected.
All right. Big Mountain Goliath is taking first shift. Who's taking second shift?
I'll
I
take
was
second. Because I didn't take any of the last
Back.
game.
The Bard is taking second shift.
Anger.
Who is taking the third and final shift for the rest?
I'll take that one.
All right. So you're all gathered by the fire. You kind of made your little cots, set yourself up. Vince, go ahead and roll the 20.
Yeah.
The room is pretty well lit up, but I mean it's your fire and their fire.
7.
7. Okay.
Would you add anything to that?
That's perception. He's got it out.
So 9.
9. There's kind of a distinct whistle that seems to be coming from somewhere within the foyer of the room. Like there's something open somewhere. Other than that, you might hear a couple shuffles, but you think it's just the other adventure group, like doing whatever business they have to do at the middle of the night after
Really
eating,
that
and yeah, that business. But for the most part, your watch goes pretty well. No problem. Who's second?
That'd be me.
That'd be me.
17.
17.
You're right.
So,
you do 17.
You perk up from being asleep, or whatever rest your weird slime self does. And yeah, just kind of perk up, because immediately you see this random Githyankai, just a green guy with a top hat, just staring right at you.
I'm gonna say I'm in the humanoid form.
No, you're not in your slime form right now?
Let's understand I'm in human form.
Okay, you see this distinctively, like, female character before you, kind of looks
Digging the
How
street.
tall are you?
Like 4, maybe smaller.
4 foot.
4 foot?
Yeah.
So
She
maybe
looks
size.
kind of like a young female. Maybe half elf in her distinctive features. I don't know how you want to go about that. And that's pretty much the only one awake other than my Warforged who's with his hood on and he's just kind of standing. He's in his unmoving state, just hanging out.
She's the only one I see.
Yeah, other than the statuette of my character just standing.
Just like a settlement.
Yeah, it's just a small group by a fire right now. Everybody else is sleeping in the cots. But you can tell she definitely sees you, like, straight on at this moment. So are you going to warn anybody else that you see this thing, Rin, or are you just going to be like, oh, almost died?
How far, like, distance, or just right in front of him?
Not
She,
right in front.
Which one are you sleep?
I'm the red one.
I need to put my piece up there.
Not yet.
No, you're not here yet.
Okay. I'm still
We don't
invisible.
exist.
I'm just standing
Yeah, I'm
there
in the
until
board.
you make a move or say something.
Okay.
Friend?
Spoiler.
What languages do you speak?
I'm your son from the future.
No.
I
Common.
from the past.
In common.
Alternate world.
That's all I got common.
Luke, you're one of my father.
Fancy.
Ally?
Luke, I'm your son.
As an aside, real quick, you guys are both half elves, right? That's how he has you set up.
I believe
Yes.
so.
I don't know, you look pretty weak.
It's because we're elves, we're not muscular.
Weak.
Elves aren't muscular.
At this point, I would mimic back into the slime form. It's just a giant.
Hello, Gold. How are you doing today?
What?
Like half the size now. It's literally like a 2x2 square of slime.
Snapping my spear appears in my hand.
Oh, shit. I'll get out of my unmoving state and I'm like, hold. Where do you come from?
I've been here for longer than I can remember.
Can you optionally exit your unmoving state?
I can.
Okay. I didn't know.
There's a sense of danger, and I mean, I still got time to rest.
Is that calling a sense of danger me shifting the slime?
So
You
I'm
know,
guessing-
snap.
Technical shit
Raise.
You said you've been here this whole time?
I don't know how long I've been here, but I'd like to get back to the astral plane.
As another aside, things have been changing in the Underdark since you first got here. Usually it had its own vestige of controlled ecology. Like, you knew of certain plants you could go to, you knew of certain things you could hunt within the area, but things have been getting more violent and rapid on all fronts. So, Thraxis at that point just says, well, then you can guide us further,
Can guide you.
if
you
you'd
know
be
this
willing.
place is always changing, right?
I did not know, which means you know more. Help us.
My robot brain is not working right now.
But, upgrade it.
Yeah, immediately I'm like, Illitree! Talking! Can't do talking!
Shut up, I need my beauty sleep.
Well, they're,
Real?
well, they're like,
No.
I cling my sword on the ground.
I'm just
Rage! Rage!
fix you to attack.
No! I'm calling help! I don't socialize. I'm Warforged.
Good job.
The only
Am
thing
I
though,
getting up?
I don't know, are you?
Yeah, I'm getting up.
Okay, so this big Goliath just kind of surfaces out from nowhere.
What are you looking at, weakling?
Wow.
Wow!
What are you?
Alright. Shots
Big
fired.
young guy?
Okay, he's about 5.5 feet tall, kind of like semi-reptilian, right?
He's about 6'2".
Wiry green thing. Wiry fuck. Looks like a pain as a monk all his life. Bruce
They're like
Lee-esque.
5 feet on average.
hey, at least Mike's not on the table.
But he's got a top hat.
You know, semi-demigod type thing.
I'm native to the astral plane.
Githyankai descendants of elementals.
So that's who just called you a weakling.
Who?
I'm thinking the right thing, right there.
What would you
They're like what?
The
50
descendants of
tall,
elementals.
300 and some odd pounds
The
of sheer
offspring of
muscle.
demi-humans and
What,
elementals.
the Goliath?
Yeah,
Yeah. Huge.
I'm not sure.
same actually.
I know they used to be slaves to the mind flayers. And then once they got free, they split into two different races. You get Yonka and get Zera.
Well, here you're not typically native. There are Mind Flayer here in Asuka, but your species isn't seen very often. So they just think you look like a weird elf.
If I see mind flayer or drow, I attack instantly. What are you doing in Markel?
You're like everyone up to one.
I've been
spell,
traveling in
right?
this area for who knows how long.
I think we found us a guide, if he's willing.
I've been trying to find a way out. There is no way out.
You can't go up, there's only down, from what we've been told.
I'll find out about that eventually.
Actually.
Well, they said there's 9 levels. Once you hit the 9th level, should be able to get
You meet
out.
the Fell God and you get your way out.
Yeah, you die.
Spoilers!
And then you got here.
So, a woman you recognize comes from the other camp.
Steals
And
all your
that's-
power and kills you.
That is Rika, the changeling woman. She's like, your name is Gith, right?
Zith.
Zith the Gith? Yeah, that's right. She's like, Zith, they've had no quarrel here. What brings you back up to the top?
I don't know. I guess I got lost and wound up back here.
He saw you delve to the faith a week ago. He thought you were dead.
That's your response.
Not dead, not me.
Death. It wishes.
She's like, it's late in the night. You might as well set up camp, whether with somebody or not. And
Alright. Do you have rations?
does it need to eat?
I've always scavenged and hunted what I eat down here.
It eats the monkeys.
Same monkeys.
Throw a couple rations at him. Here, have some rations.
Here's some food! No.
Oh, we'll leave
Fried
in the morning.
chicken from watermelon.
Senzuring.
I go back into my unmoving state, just watching you.
Just phrase for frozen.
Freeze framed.
Well, that's wonderful.
Sorry, what?
We'll talk about that more in the...
Finding your brain.
Well,
Did Ellie
camera
even get
will
up?
FaceTime
She's
you
like, I'm
first.
fucking sleepy.
Tucking my titties back in my fucking corset.
Oh, was there other plans here?
Taking off when I sleep at night.
Oh,
Yeah, brain.
Like a magnet. I'm very attractive.
Also, just for like future reference, my spear I've kind of fashioned into a harpoon with a rope tied to it.
for what? you fashion it.
I've got a rope tied to the end of my spear.
Okay.
Makes it a harpoon.
And
Just your default setup or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got 3 weapons that are all bound to me.
Fair. He's just
All
gonna go
bound.
back to bed?
The
Or
great
do you-
sword
I
is
guess
just
I'll
from
sit
being
by
a
the
hunter at night. The other 2 from
You already
being,
took the shift though, right? So you might go back to
fighter.
bed.
Alright then.
That way, you know, if you get your
So I
health
have
back, you don't have
spells
to worry
because
about.
of that
Yeah.
fighter one.
Who took the third shift?
That been Corbin.
Corbin, and I guess you'll jump along with
Yeah,
that
I
since
know.
you're probably not trusting of this group. So, Corbin, go ahead and roll with advantage.
I also have my emo kid stopwatch.
15.
15.
Today's not going to be a great night.
Look at that.
I hope my battery lasts long enough for me to do this.
What charge do you take?
I was about to say, I have
You don't notice
Android,
anything
iPhone.
particularly aggressive. You do notice that the kobold in the other camp seemed to have wandered off by himself for some reason, like in a fur-on corridor.
That's not good.
Oh,
So you said I know some of these people here?
You know Rika, the blood hunter. She leads the settlement up here.
I think that's gonna be
This is technically
Were you not
level
paying
1
attention?
of the Aldrig,
No.
and anything
I
below
haven't even
you
gone
have
yet.
to
I don't
reach
even
the
know what
portals to
we're
go
talking
to,
about.
and they're kind of a gamble
Sounds
of
like
where
a
you're going to go
sword.
when you touch them.
Pay attention.
So here at level 1, it's kind of the safe spot. It's the only safe zone you can reach at this point because you can't go back to the surface. The farthest you've been down is, as far as you can tell, you've been down to level 3.
Ooh.
And you said I joined in on his watch.
Yeah, you stayed awake with him because you're not sure about this group. You trust Rika and the group that she leads, but you don't know this group. You think they're all kind of strange, and rightfully so. They're pretty weird.
There's a second 8-foot tall Goliath.
Yes,
Who you?
2 Goliaths, a slime girl, a tiefling with tits, despite she's a cleric.
Hi.
As soon as he looks away, I'm gonna touch my top hat and change it. Look like a Goliath. That one.
Oh, what's going on here?
So I was like,
Like as soon as he
Kobold,
looks away.
Goliath. Like, elf thing, kobold, Goliath. Like,
So Vince's name is Reigns. Are you gonna talk to Reigns not being Reigns at the moment? The guy being Reigns, who is Guy? Reigns.
Are you gonna look over and see if I'm still in my camp?
yeah. I was like, you took your watch, you should be asleep. You should not be here.
It should be pretty easy. He's probably in like a gunny sack, not exactly a tent. So like this
Yeah,
is a
like-
big lump sitting on the ground.
There's one significant difference you can tell.
The hat.
The top hat.
Obviously, I'm just like,
Oh, so you just fucking with him.
Top it off.
You see in the unmoving watch, you see fucking Thraxus just make a smile because he's just like knows he's fucking with you.
I don't have time for this.
So
I'm not done.
for the thing that you did see the kobold move, which I guess he kind of would have saw it too.
Is it dark?
Yeah, it's really dark in the room other than the fires.
Dark vision.
Okay.
I can fix that.
We'll need to do Goliath, but I mean,
I have the light cantrip though.
That's what I said. I can fix it.
I have a torch.
I'm going to say it was pretty blatant. You saw it. Him walking into a corridor by himself away from the group. One tiny kobold.
One
In
tiny
rogue
kobold in a
garb.
place that's designed to kill people.
So are you just going to wait till everybody wakes up and then figure out what direction you're going, or are you going to try to press on now and get everybody else awake?
Wait till everyone wakes up. If they don't
What is
sleep,
your group trying to get to?
Oh god. Don't touch it to yourself.
as far as I know, duty bound. Those 2 are part of the church. They sent them
I'm part of a church.
Looking for someone.
looking for someone.
Her and I.
Me, I've seen too much, and
You're a deserter.
He
PTSD.
left his family behind! Just kidding. They died.
no.
They all died. Death. Death forever.
3 wars. Two of them were I was the only survivor. 1 by default.
Bravely default. Keep going.
So, to honor them, I decided to go for the hardest challenge I could possibly think of.
I don't want to write them all down.
Test what they died for.
Just save the page, I guess,
Figure out why I lived.
on your phone.
That's why.
You have enough time to walk around.
Oh,
I
guys,
survived a mutant.
I want to transfer all my stuff.
Although it did crash my ship
I
into
accidentally
this
grabbed
plane
my
of
old phone, so I realized
existence.
I forgot here. My spell book's on the old phone.
I can tone somebody's freaking alignment back to normal.
He didn't survive.
Having a baby ceremony.
Well, it's
Dedicate somebody to my God. Home funeral.
That's where I got this top hat. I'll turn
But
into
overall, I think that's
the human
For 10
form.
minutes, you'll get everybody in this.
I'm proud of myself.
Interesting.
Wolf is very disappointed in me.
Yeah, I noticed your little switch trick when you tried to beat him. Next time you do that, try to make sure they're out of sight first.
I don't care.
Fair.
It's helped me survive down here this long.
All right.
Was there a daily limit on that?
So there is no sun lights down here, obviously.
Only turn things I've seen.
Should've
So
looked him dead in the eye.
generally, from your interior clocks, you guys can kind of tell it's what feels like morning, I guess. So everybody's awake, kind of rolling into the day. Is what you saw. I guess Thraxus would have caught on to since he was unmoving and sitting there.
Yeah.
But he's not really so
Has the kobold returned?
caring. Nope.
No.
Nope. Ran off on his own. Hasn't come back.
Damn turtles. Once everyone's awake, I will let everyone know that some idiot decided to run off on his own. He might be up to something.
He's probably dead now.
Rika says that's Flycatcher. He's our ranger. He probably should have come back by now.
Probably.
I'd send my group out, but
They'll die too.
yeah. They're not the most efficient, especially without him.
Yeah, have your second best trackers find your best trackers means that you've got.
We found him. He's dead.
And just, you know,
So I'm not going to draw the
Great
room.
phone.
I'm just going to tell you that there's two ways out of the room that you can tell. There's the way that the kobold went, and then there's a way that Beard is just in a much larger corridor.
Let's follow that kobold.
Sounds good.
I need to perform a funeral, right?
How many
Yeah.
hours? How many hours ago did he leave?
Huh?
How many
About
hours
3.
ago did he leave?
7 hours back.
It took 3 of us for the night, so the last third of the
Yeah,
morning.
you're looking at an 8-hour shift, so yeah, about 3 hours ago.
The chambers might not have changed by yet. No. They might have. Never know.
Depends on if you went lower or not.
You gonna come with us? This one's a tiefling.
Yep.
Getting some weird slime thing.
Tiefling slime
And
to
then you share
Goliath.
What?
I'll travel with the
Nothing.
Goliaths.
I just remembered my parents on.
Y'all look decently powerful. Well, I've already taken down 2 dragons.
Oh, no.
It doesn't matter.
You told that story about hating Drow last night, right? I'm just kidding.
Wait, there's no drow in the camp, brother.
Well, inside check. Alright.
I'm sure the one that knew me would know that if there was any to hide them.
Yeah.
Shut up.
The only tell is that I don't have goat eyes, I have drow eyes.
Yep, Drow eyes.
Just don't look him in the eyes.
Bangs.
How well do you know Tiefling?
I've seen a few.
Only a few. You're fine.
Yeah, you can't tell.
Bangs.
So what it is, if there's something I don't like,
I guess feeling spells.
She works for the church.
It's
A lot
the
of people
tits.
like it. It's the tits.
I'm a pirate. I like kids.
No, so do I.
She likes pirates, too.
Pirate it.
What's up? I can cure the STD first.
What is that, gangrene? I'm just green.
I can cure rickets.
Oh, God. Alright, so we're following the kobold.
Keys.
See where we go? Alright. Let me generate something here.
Get out of the room. Falling rocks.
Dice box
Thrown
over
by
there.
monkeys.
I can see kobold half buried.
Island rock on top of it.
Go the other way.
Yeah. Let's see that. It's a trap.
Move it over here then. I found it. It's over here.
Chaplains.
Shit, guys. We're only getting character.
Oh,
Granted,
great.
I-
I just dogs.
All my spells.
I usually do that. You can ask him this annoying.
They're just put up because they're
He's
still
like, oh, you got a new character. Spend an hour writing shit down.
chihuahua that will chew up your shoelaces because it hates shoelaces for some weird reason.
I'm not wearing. Oh, I am.
And the other one is Ghost and Bowser combined.
It looks like it.
Acts like it too.
It looks like King Boo combined with Bowser. I mean, I'm not wrong. Look at those teeth. What are you saying?
The dog. Don't. No, they're just saying that he has them.
You know what I'm saying, dog. Right, dog?
You need help.
Those are small rooms for me. Or Tyler.
I'm over here. I'm not doing anything.
I'm so
insulted!
No. It's called no sleep.
Can't get a Pepsi.
Hey,
You can
maybe-
try that Coke.
No.
Can't reach it for more than 20 minutes. Yeah.
Fight with gravity.
Just had your kid a month ago. And that's the starting point. My son will not stay in school. You donkeys. They've already just got to be held. There's just two.
How are you doing? I haven't got to see you since.
He's
Sorry.
keeping us up all night. And I
You
laugh.
feeling that karma yet?
Sleep.
You feeling that karma yet? Mm-hmm.
Most of the mall closes around like 9.
I remember that. Okay. So this is our starting room. Everybody there.
Which one here?
Yep.
Whatever one that works. Don't suffocate, Robert.
Alright. Alright, as far as we can tell, the kobold went left, and it is dark in this area, so
This
anywhere
way?
you go. Yeah.
I set my flame ablaze so we can see.
Alright. It yields a good 10 foot of light.
That's not what the magic item does.
What does it do?
60 feet, I think.
60 feet of light?
You let him have that book.
I did!
Or you
So
should.
this is the Underdark.
Magic
Okay.
doesn't always work properly.
Magical darkness.
Fair.
So you get,
That's a normal torch then.
yeah, at the moment.
I can base it. I've seen some.
So who's helming the go ahead? Oh yeah. Jade things. We're just gonna say Jade's with us.
It was me and Jade who was leading. Because
Jade's
I-
super happy about this darkness thing.
So I have somewhat of dark vision. Did.
You can see their magical darkness.
He's not here yet.
I know.
So we're going left.
I'm sorry you guys haven't been introduced yet.
Alright, roll your
It'll
first.
take a minute.
Well, no, what's your passive perception?
In 2 hours, so.
Passively left.
So go ahead and make your move down the way.
So I'm gonna assume
In the
that
doorway.
y'all,
That's my map.
In the doorway.
y'all just happen to stumble
So
upon
far, you
me
don't
or-
see anything.
Yeah, I figured we'd go straight down to the second level and we'd be there. So where are we now?
Yeah, and we'd be in a cell or something, y'all free us.
Sure, but with disadvantage.
And then we just end up joining the party.
That's what I figured would happen.
No,
So.
depends on how
14.
quick he'll get through level
Or
1.
13.
13.
Already went through level 1. We're going back through it.
Why?
I don't
Don't see anything too discernible in the room.
Fair.
Because y'all are perfectionists.
You can see some coin on the ground. Doesn't look like coin of Asuka.
They're shiny things, but not from the place that we just came from.
Yeah.
Well, next time I look back and say, there's nothing here yet. I'm pretty sure the only person in my earshot is us.
Oh, trying to assume.
So Vince makes his move forward.
Y'all moving cowboys?
He's all moving forward.
Yeah.
Well,
What kind of
for fast.
That's
Good thing.
this one?
Alright. So, you've been looking in the room for a little bit. No movement so far. As far
Let's move off to the side a little bit.
Alright, how did you do your full movement?
Oh, no, I got 2 more moves.
Alright, about that second square, your feet start to stick on something.
I'm just gonna go ahead and cast something here.
Alright.
Casting dancing lights.
Where?
In the middle of the room.
Okay.
This 10 feet deep, or glowing lights.
Alright. At the moment, still don't see anything. The only thing you know is your feet are on some webs of some kind.
Well, I think we're in a trap soon.
Soon.
Soon? Yeah.
Anybody else gonna move forward?
Can
He
I,
says webs. I'm just like,
Zit says he's gonna move forward.
can I check to see if there's any trails of the kobold he's walking through? Like direction. Since there's
30 feet. Sorry.
You can see what looks to be a liquid of some kind of blood. So you know if he had any problems, it wasn't here, it was after here. He went along the corridor, moving on. But he did get something here. You lined up, not quite. You reached right before where you saw the webbing where he was at.
You said it's dark in this room still?
No,
I
he's casted
dancing lights.
dancing lights.
Okay.
4 torches that in range of 10 feet and 6 feet of light. So they're just moving. The room's lit up.
Okay. Vince, you just entered the room? Yep. Alright. At the same time, you two are going to enter in from the other side. You saw this big flashing light before you, just in this other corridor. You guys are coming from the other side, so you'll meet this group. Gotta grab something.
Yeah, you're getting Alright, let me check.
Hey, Corbin. Any code?
Can you hand me Mountain Dew? They're inside.
You do coke?
Mountain Dew's in front.
Okay.
Put something aside.
Okay, I was not aware of that.
There's that.
It's got orange cream, I mean. Yes.
I can't see.
Oh, they're on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, dolls. We got it. See, here you go.
So my
Yeah,
thing is
thank
too. My hand it
Uh,
again.
You sure you don't want one? I mean, isn't your blood comprised of Mountain
Fall
Dew?
asleep? Yeah.
I ain't drinking that shit.
Those are good, thank you very much.
You
No.
have
They
as
are.
many as you want, sir.
They're decent. I bought the first 12 pack of soda I saw at Walmart because I didn't want one. So I get one more on my day off.
What? Which one? These ones?
They taste like dreamsicle.
Yeah, I've had them.
Well, if you
Yeah,
add
Lord have mercy on your soul.
fruit rum to rum to them, they're pretty good too.
If you just drink rum, it's better.
Big
Right.
red and Jack Daniels.
So the light cascaded across the room, and these two run in because they haven't seen light for a while,
It's good.
more or less.
Spear.
Axe. Yeah, I
mean-
agree.
So you run into this room, and
Two
at the
creatures
moment,
running towards us.
yeah, two half elves run into the room, and at the moment you see this towering person with he looks like a dwarf
Are you still
on
in
steroids
shape,
that
or did you
also has gigantism.
An 8 foot,
Huge.
an 8 foot dwarf.
You see this green guy that looks kind of similar to yourselves, but not really. He's got all sorts of what is it, they have some kind of intricate painting or something on their face.
It's,
I
I
paint.
don't know, it's a weird war paint.
He's got a textured face compared to y'all.
I almost like that picture.
Hold on, I'll show you.
And you see this little girl
Yeah, pretty much. It's like 4
in the room. You see some other people in the hallway behind them, but you can't really distinctively know what they are or who they are. they're all pretty much like, Halt, who are you?
So a little girl says, "Halt, who are you?"
Somebody.
Well,
I don't.
probably coming from this
I already
side.
had this weapon pulled out, pointed at y'all.
It's my two-handed weapon.
We
The
both
spear.
have a weapon now.
No,
That's
I have
what
a
I look
spear
like.
and a two-handed weapon.
That's the little girl.
No, that's
No,
what I
that's
look
him.
like.
Yeah, that's you get two-handed. I don't even know what it looks like.
I'm
Alright,
blind.
now I do.
That's ugly, man.
So I have a spear and a two-handed spear.
No, it's the same spear.
Okay.
Sure.
So
I already have
I have a javelin,
It's basically
right?
Yeah, it's not early. My main focus is the little girl because I don't like kids.
You don't like kids.
I don't like kids. I don't care about her. I just don't like kids.
It's turned down daycare. Yeah, I hate children.
That's essentially me.
Cool.
Yeah, I kind of
I
figured
hear
much.
what you're
I think your titties are a little big. What's wrong with big titties? Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
It's like,
But it's got too much hair, man.
Oh, man. Alright.
Gotta show off that skin.
Anything to say, Rin? You casted your thing and you thought
There's
something else was
John.
going to happen. These people
No,
went
he's
in.
a slime.
And I'm just glaring at you, ready to throw down.
to it.
Crossbow already.
Has no idea if she's armed,
Good job, Randy.
magical, or
I had
not a
the
little
spear.
girl.
I don't care. She looks like a little
I have
girl.
a
I'm gonna
giant
fight her.
axe, great axe.
I have a javelin.
Y'all haven't seen
Of
my
lightning.
weapons yet.
I guess I'll move forward so Corbin can move forward.
Yes, please. I would love to.
Left or right?
I'll get behind you, try to protect you in whatever way I can.
Move
Which
me.
means Ilya Tree needs to also move forward.
Fuck no, it doesn't.
Okay, you can skirt past Ilya Tree with your big ass and her tiny self.
Go!
Your tits are like confined in this small
Spider
space.
walk up the hallway. Go under me. Don't look up.
Wow.
It's huge.
Alright, so you're in the room now, Corbin.
He recognizes me. Same military and whatnot.
Alright.
That's all.
Didn't we serve together?
Briefly.
Gotcha.
Remember that PTSD we had?
I regret this. Had?
Well, I'm
Yeah.
Listen to
one of
killing
you
this.
went to therapy and the other one didn't.
He erased my memories
What
all.
else is that?
Ad?
He erased my memories. I gave him mine.
Is that how that works?
No!
Oh,
Yes.
I'm really thinking about killing him, taking his magical items, and forgetting this whole excursion.
Hey, nat 20.
The barbarian just throws you forward. It's like, hey, you know them, handle it.
I regret all of my decisions, by the way.
Oh, do you?
I do!
Fighting stance.
Oh gosh.
Stand down.
I'm standing, I'm just not down.
Thraxis is sword away, bow.
I just glare at you. Who are you to give me
I
orders?
dropped the spear.
Cathani,
Snap my greatsword.
That sounds like a sandwich.
General of the Strasian army.
Okay, that wasn't answering my question, but why should I listen to you?
Because you're no longer in the realm of mortals.
You're right, we're above you.
Again, why should I listen to you?
Alone you'll die.
Well, I mean, I
I got
lasted this
her.
long.
We left this long.
Congratulations.
Huh?
You've gone through
Warlocks.
most of level 1.
Wisdom stat.
Probably what?
We're still ahead of you, though. On level 1.
Great.
No.
He's
I don't
angry.
know.
How do you know him?
You can try. I mean, are you
If I
bored?
remember right, Sergeant...
So the barbarian's a little bit bored.
I can't
Roll your 20.
PTSD's getting to you.
Vince, roll your 20.
Can't remember my name.
12 plus 9.
As far as I know, you don't have a name.
You at the end.
You're right, because I stole that memory
Corbin,
from
Brandon, what?
What's up?
What's your AC?
It's
15.
the shield at the top.
Is this your armor class?
15.
15?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
That's a
speak.
hit.
An axe
Millennial.
hurls at you and knocks you off your feet. The barbarian got way too bored. You
Sounds
need your
about
bonus
right.
action to call it back.
So you're Hawk, basically. You're Hawk.
No,
And
If
Thor.
Hulk and
But
Thor
Thor
have
has
no style,
sanity.
Yeah.
Unless
So
you're
you
counting
knock
beer
her down.
bottle.
Are you going to tell him to stand down, or are you going to be like, "Hey, we gotta go follow a kobold. I don't know if you guys seen him, but we got other things to do."
I'm gonna say, hey, why don't we finish this dungeon and, get the hell out of this area?
You might be a little bit shocked right now. You just got
Yeah,
knocked
you
off
got
your
knocked
feet with a great axe they hit you with the blunt
Say.
side.
Then it teleported away.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still new to this.
For the moment, I'm going to say you took 6 damage rather than give you his full damage that he'd already give you.
Yeah,
Just
it's
on a roll.
a lot.
I would assume.
Your little
so.
square, right? 6.
So right now you're off your feet. You're kind of hanging out.
Yeah, you're sitting down.
And
So
now,
much damage.
are you going to segue and say what you're looking for?
Like,
No.
fine, I get your
Already
point.
took the,
We're looking for a
Already
kobold.
taken
Have you
couple.
seen him?
No,
So that's for whoever.
Oh.
I can already just.
This is when you would ask the DM, have I seen kobold?
Still learning.
I'm still learning.
Yeah, it's fine. You have not seen this. You have not seen a kobold, but you're saying the last time we were in this room, we weren't alone.
Okay.
So now take that. And say
Put
that your
that
character
on the
would
field
say.
next to Corbin.
no!
In front? In front of Corbin?
Next to.
Corbin. Like right next to Corbin.
So, from the dancing lights falls down a spider?
You might turn around so you can see the foot images. I think I got the.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh! Giant spider.
Infinite spider.
I hate spiders.
Right next to Corbin. Who hates spider more
18
than
plus 4.
What?
18 plus 4.
That's 22. Yeah.
Does that hit?
My 21. Yeah. He almost missed. Bugs the hell out of me.
Unintended.
Bugs the hell out of me. See, I'm paying attention.
Didn't get
Might
up on
have
this
to
level.
crawl.
You
Let
take
it
8
drop.
damage.
8.
Yep. Roll initiative!
Woohoo! 18 plus 4 is 22.
I'm still probably
And
messed
roll
up.
it, and
Who are you?
We have the same initiative. So
Right,
you just
roll
roll it
eight.
anyway. 'cause
Is
it's
it 8, right?
to decide who goes first,
Oh.
And you add your dex mod.
which is also 2. So we're just gonna put it up here so you can remember it. So
I got
yours would be 10.
Yeah, 8,
Okay, who feels like they got the highest?
22.
Well, you put yourself down then.
8. I didn't get
No,
anywhere
10.
close.
Who got higher than 18?
Not me.
Higher than 15?
I got 15.
Okay. Higher than 13?
14.
Higher than 10?
I got 12.
He got 10.
Guy, what did you get?
What? Who got 10?
Brandon.
Okay.
Higher than 8?
I got 9.
I got an 8.
9.
What's your name?
Miranda.
Miranda and Jag. And that was the last one.
Just
I think,
like
other than
the
Thraxis
only
at the end.
I've ever seen in my life.
Anybody get lower than that?
Talking boots.
I think I did. So Thraxis is at the very end.
Go! Go!
Talking boots.
Cleavage. Put a head on top.
Alright,
No.
so I go first.
Not even.
Wait,
Just.
how often is the spider going?
Once per turn.
Multi-attack times 8.
One patient spider.
He's gotta stand on 2 legs.
Hard times 6.
Between every 2 players. Yeah.
Attack
And
rolls
then
per
put the other
10,
one.
correct.
You can throw it. You can throw it 20.
Come down.
Put another one at the top of the round.
But I can reach.
What about javelin?
Oh wait, no, I can
Javelin's
reach
long
from
distance,
like
right?
5 feet
Yes,
away,
javelin
right?
is a thrown.
And you have a square between me and the person I'm attacking.
No.
I hate you.
What's the attack distance for my javelin?
Your javelin.
He's already
I'm
gone.
just looking down the hall, thinking all this happened in front of you, like,
No, you
well, one of us made the right choice.
I can't see that for.
Yeah, you haven't had a conversation with these new people. You've just been in the hall like, nope, I'm doing things. You go away.
Fuck, I'm reading my book. Go away.
Oh, huge. Alright, so anyone sees me as soon as I know there's a fight fixing to break out, I smile really big.
That sounds like my brother.
You all throw it. Great sword.
There's this great sword out.
For 30.
Gets like, yeah.
Yes.
So is there
Thrown.
2 of them?
Okay.
Two of
There's
them.
Not a
two
ring.
now.
Not a melee weapon.
It's time for some
Alright.
fun.
Plus, I'd add another
So-
move up the round.
How does it work? If I throw it, do I have to retrieve it, or does it just spawn back?
You have to go retrieve the blueprint.
Okay. So it'd be more of a finisher move.
A spear is melee.
Good.
It can also be thrown.
Yeah.
Can I use
Well,
my glaive as a melee?
Corbin, make a con save. My bad, I forgot about that.
God damn it.
So javelin would be more of a finisher move, say we bring down the spiders.
18.
Yeah. Javelins are more of a thrown weapon.
Yeah.
Spears are more of a stabby weapon.
Well, I
So
kind of
you
figured
still
that, but
take-
like, that would be more of a finisher blow as well.
Still take 9 damage.
Or just they're out of range and you can get close.
And you
I'm
cross the
not-
room.
I'm not going over there. Fuck you.
Fine is kind of
I'll hit that back afterwards.
Yeah, you took 9 points damage.
Approach every fight
Yay.
and you're gonna win. Hope you don't die.
Alright, so who's at the top round? Vince, that other spider? Or you?
E1 first, me, Corbin,
Okay, so the spider.
E2, Caleb, Robert, E1.
Go ahead and let that
These
spider
two.
bite at Vinny.
What am I rolling again?
No, you're doing it.
Robin, it's very hard to read your
19.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I actually have better
Handwriting. Found that out.
If I hadn't worked
Surprisingly.
with you for 19
19
years,
does hit
I would
you.
be able to read it.
Because I have not really
Actually,
tried.
Take 7 piercing damage, and then we'll concentrate.
One of your feats is Savage Attacker. You can re-roll damage. When you roll for damage, if you can re-roll it.
Anytime or just once?
Once per turn.
Oh. So yeah.
Take 9 damage.
Really?
Yeah.
What does
Which one?
Helps when you read your shit, huh?
And
I
I
got
make
it.
a class save.
When you cast the cantrip,
50 foot
I
range.
think this takes 1 minute card. Eldritch Blast, you can hide your first
What
one.
am I- what kind of save am I
She's
making?
still in the hallway.
What kind of save am I making?
You're making a con save.
Oh, 19.
Okay, which ones
Okay,
are
you
my,
made it. You're taking a 9. 9 points.
which ones are my spells?
Your
So
spells
another
are back
Yeah.
here.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Magic missile.
Oh,
This is
God.
all the
God.
stage is used for.
Alright, so that
I'm
makes
guessing
you
use
next.
elemental healing.
So the
One.
one behind me bit me?
I use
Yeah, behind
elemental
you.
healing.
So,
Explain to me what these spells
okay, these are 0 level spells. These can be casted day in, day out, no requirement.
Oh, I'm not gonna hit.
You can cast
Uh,
any of these, or any
let me
2
go
of
ahead and
these.
rage.
Rage! Alright. 1, 2, 3. So that's your bonus action to start your
You
rage.
only have 4th level spells.
Sorry.
Up to 4.
So who's up?
Yes. These ones, plus the funny thing
Yeah,
is,
it's been trying.
most of these are more powerful
No, you
than
don't
most
want
of
it.
these.
Alright, well,
You
Because they're
rage, so
all
you should
cast
have
on
a
constantly.
reckless attack, or I think you already have extra attack.
tell me which
Yeah, I
ones
have
do what.
both,
So I
but
know.
use my
Okay.
extra attack.
Hellish Rebuke,
Wow.
for starters. You get hit by something,
Logan?
you spend your reaction.
Yeah.
You
So Ben
cast the
swings
spell.
wide twice the spider, and it's just like skirts back.
4d10
You're not getting me.
fire damage to your attack.
So,
Is that
40
you?
damage.
Corbin.
Damage over
Corbin!
Hold up.
Here we go.
I'm gonna look at this spider in front of me and like, ah,
And
shit.
cry. He's gonna cry.
Draw my weapon, set it a shit. I hate you so
Yeah,
much
you know
right now.
I was adding at 9.
We're surrounded by webs. Highly flammable webs. You designed this encounter to spite me, didn't you? Fuck you.
I was only adding 9 to my attack.
didn't think about
instead of
that.
11.
I have something for that.
Fireball?
It's only one.
Free hands.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but I mean that 3 could have
Well,
been.
I know one thing. I'm not gonna be the one to set this whole place on fire.
I'll set it on fire.
And I
Shit, you
get-
do have a firewall spell.
And I have the potential to do several actions per turn, depending on what I do.
Same.
Shouldn't tell you that, man.
Then roll a 14.
It's not gonna change what I roll.
10. So he's like,
3.
What's false
I
life?
get plus 9
When
I rage.
does it trick the
Another
person
plus-
thinking you're dead?
well, you raise that.
False life.
False life gives you temporary hit points.
Okay.
What did you roll the first time?
It was a 3 plus 9,
So 12.
and after I raged, it would have been 3 plus 11.
What gave it the 11? You add the damage, the extra damage, or the extra bit should be on damage, not attack roll
Oh, gotcha.
for
Is
barbarian.
this one supposed to be person?
What are you doing, Corbin?
Yes.
Did you spell person with an I?
Yes.
Norman, it's your go.
Does a 25 hit?
25 does it.
Does a 21 hit?
Yes, it will hit.
Sweet.
Alright, person.
You're
12 for the first hit and 8 for the second.
So 20.
They all have one
Yes.
hammer right here.
Even me.
Alright. So Corbin's sitting there. What weapon did you have out?
Sword staff. Not set ablaze.
D2.
Okay. Are you. What way are you trying to strike it? Are you piercing or are you
Slashing.
slashing? Okay. I mean, the room is big enough to hold them, so you do have the room for it. So
Yeah. Big.
slice about at it. You kind of nick at one of its legs. It's kind of limping on it. E2. So that's the one that attacked Corbin in the first place.
Oh shit, there's 2 of them.
Yeah, one came down behind and attacked them.
So you see it disappear. It magically shifts.
Is it gone?
Huh?
Is it gone or?
Not yet.
Oh. I hate you so much right now.
Everybody bring their ropes.
Put it next to.
Is that right, Rambo?
Put it next to Brendan.
Behind or in front of him?
Like right next to him on the side of the entrance.
I hate you.
He's still down from the axe.
I know.
Yeah, and I hate spiders.
These are phase spiders.
These are what?
They're moving without this fading.
Yeah, they teleport in and out of existence.
Your
to
AC is
eat people.
15?
It's even worse.
Yeah.
These squishy spiders can magically be behind you.
That's
I need a giant fly swatter.
7 piercing damage and make a con save.
I'm right there.
So roll your 20.
Oh.
7 piercing damage and make a con save.
Okay.
You roll your 20.
So D20 plus.
Plus nothing.
Yeah, he's not proficient in it, so it's just a straight D20.
Yeah.
Okay, what am I rolling for?
Just roll
Just
that.
roll the
roll.
D20.
Just roll it.
Tell him the
3.
number. Oh.
3?
30.
Yeah.
So we're in here.
I'm already a skeleton. I mean, what's to lose? The rest of my bones?
17. That's 17 poison
What
damage.
did I give you?
Someone made
Why
one.
is my phone?
So you took 17 poison damage. And that's pretty good other than that, unless that reduces you to 0.
Can you spell my name? Brindam? You spell it with an M and then an L.
How much damage do you take?
17.
17.
No, that's just his handwriting. That's an F.
So
We all know you're friends up, not friend up.
Take 17 damage.
17 damage on him. And
I mean,
then
he's wearing color.
True.
that'll end its turn, so who's after that spider?
The 17 on top of the 6 you already
Came up while he was on his back and just
Right
pissed the
under.
piss out of his ribs.
17, right?
Alright, Robert.
Was that enemy too?
Yeah, that was enemy 2. Oh, my bad. It's Caleb.
What?
Alright, Ren.
I see the one closest to everyone over here.
No problem.
Is there a movement speed cut on the slime or whatever?
Yeah, it's 2 for each space. Since
Move
you're
around you, lift my full movement. And I have the crossbow already ready, so I'm fire at it.
Alright. I think roll with advantage because it's flanked. Or somebody's in.
Dents is in front of it.
It is otherwise distracted. Yeah, take that 7, not that 1.
Take that 7.
Your arrow bounces down the hall.
7 plus what?
It's 14 total.
That's enough to hit.
I think it's safe to say we figured out what happened with Cobalt.
8-legged freak.
Yeah.
That'd be a 6.
He did a perception check. There was a blood spatter heading further into the corridor.
Oh,
Those
six.
I'm ready to be right.
6 damage.
Bolt shot.
That's the. Okay.
1. Or 1.
Yes, I should
Yeah, what?
say underappreciated V-rate movie.
8 freaks.
Yeah.
Alright.
What level did you say my dungeon?
What was
What was the other speed I gave? I know I need this had an attacker.
First level or third level?
I cannot find it in the guns.
Alright, so that would be Robert's go.
For the sake of it.
Starting potential. You put them there?
Yeah, first section.
At least for now.
I'm already dead anyway, so.
Because you have the ability to change
no.
elements.
6.
Voice?
Right. So.
So Robert's your
No, that's voice of the.
I got
Change.
something. That's already taking 23 damage.
Armor of Shadows.
You can
Ill
bonus
Omen,
action.
Agonizing Blast.
Okay. Check the top section. Sorry.
Awakened Mind. Mage.
17.
25.
Slayer. Savage
What do I
Attacker.
know about face
And
fighters?
Entropic Ward.
Fucking lot.
The tropic word means you can.
You know that they can disappear as a bonus action. You know that their webs have no effect on them. They can climb on the ceiling if they want.
If they miss with that
If it
disadvantage,
bites
you
and
have
knocks you to
advantage on the
0,
next attack on them.
You are poisoned for an
And
hour,
you are
you are
damaged.
regaining hit points, and you're paralyzed by
Higher
those
chance of
poison.
hitting.
Okay.
Weakness?
Mage
No
Slayer.
weakness.
If something casts a spell within 5 feet of you, you can make an attack on them.
You gonna do anything else there, Cleric?
Could it possibly be held back?
Pretty much start cast
It's a
spells.
large
with your
monstrosity. I
presence.
mean, it should be. You should be able to pin it down if you get enough people.
I have no idea.
Check the top section of your this bit.
That's all to you,
You
Robin.
gave me Wardcaster.
You gotta start cheering for him. This
Thank
one.
you.
Paladin. Does this say Paladin? I can't read
Polar
it.
Master.
Okay. Warcaster.
Right.
Okay, no, that was so bad even I can't read
I
it.
thought my writing was
Should I
shit.
swing around the corner? Without stepping out of the hallway?
Sorry.
Polearm?
Just go whole arm.
Whole arm.
Okay.
Oh, you're trying to mace whack it this back in?
Hey guys!
Among
Damn.
the Dead.
Alright,
Swing out the
since
corner.
you're going
Defy
around the
death.
corner, well, no, you're not going technically around the corner. Are you trying to stay hidden as you do it? Or
I'm trying to stay as close into the hallway as I can.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna
I
still
go into
I'm allow you to hit, but roll with disadvantage.
So are you in the hallway or in the room?
Caster, you have advantage on
14.
Constitution throws to maintain your concentration on
10
spells.
spells. 10.
Okay, so I have increased
Plus whatever
spell
that is.
6.
16.
That's enough to hit still.
You can perform spells while having a wield in multiple hands.
I'm gonna call that a 7.
So you can cast spells while holding your glaive.
I'll let. Yeah,
9
7
damage. Blunt.
9.
And when creatures come, they're
I'm dead.
It would go Robert to the monster
and
once
with,
and the
you
one
can make an attack opportunity. You can cast a spell instead.
You
Oh,
want
D1's this one, sorry.
The one I just hit.
That's what your feet do.
This monster. Couldn't go for Vince.
It doesn't sound like much.
Those are the ones adjacent to it. Or
same
they're
thing.
very powerful.
Disappears. Put it behind you, Caleb.
Alright.
God, that was shit.
Thank the Lord.
Screw Jesus.
9. Does a
No.
9 hit you? Okay.
I just look at it.
It reappears, tries to crunch on you, nothing happens.
Just kind of.
You slob form and just completely miss it. You're just like, ah!
Man. Alright, so that would go.
Batman, you're fucking
It would
loud.
go to.
It's a
Zero level spell.
What is that?
It just went.
You'll make an attack
Yeah,
at
everyone's
range
supposed to have that
of
Kristen Bell thing where you're supposed to have like the dark and light.
1 grand.
You guys know you never have the sun, right?
What?
Yeah, but that's whenever he's Bruce
Not
Wayne.
very often.
So I just
There
roll.
we go. You
Batman in
heard
daytime.
monster.
What do you
Stand
Yeah.
up.
What can I
First
do?
thing-
Oh, rubber juice.
Half your movement to stand up.
Oh, God.
Half
Alright.
It's only half your movement. He still has 15 feet to move. If he wants to. But he's within. But he's right there in front of it, so I
Who is
wouldn't.
doing what?
He stood up.
Can I attack it?
So the 20.
You trying to attack it?
Yeah.
Yeah, just roll the 20.
Okay.
Everything starts with the 20.
Yes.
8 plus.
Yeah, that was not 20, so you'd have to take straight roll.
What does that mean?
That means you take whatever's on the 20 plus whatever your weapon
Whatever your weapon
bonus
is.
would be.
The 2 hit category and
That's
that's
9. Yeah, 9 plus 5, which is 14.
It's enough to hit,
Okay.
And you roll a d10 plus 2.
and I have to show them what the d10 is.
This is
Everyone pick up their d10.
You're all.
and then watch him grab
So what the fuck is the double zero one supposed to be? I always think it's
Percentile?
100.
Oh, it's your D100? Okay.
Yeah.
It's like nothing asked for that, so I always forget what it is.
It's the 10th place under roll.
Or you just go buy a d100 that costs like
5
$15
plus.
and they're this fucking big.
Just 5 damage.
That's if you went 0 and 100 on there.
How
5
much?
damage.
5 damage.
What?
Last night.
He's a warlock.
That works.
Alright, so
Okay, it's not more.
What's your weapon? What kind of weapon you got?
A glaive.
Glaive. So he literally lifts himself up with the glaive and just swings it down as he gets up. By the way.
Your typical dungeon attack.
No worries.
You cut a leg off. Not that it's spider.
Nah, he cut a bit into the abdomen and it's like, stings! Fuck
Dick.
you!
Stings.
So are these things talking now?
Sure.
Sure.
It's canon now. Huh?
Can we negotiate with them?
Try!
Wait, French!
you need some spider people now.
Oh my god, I see mounds!
I think
Great
so.
track of land.
Sweet.
I'd like to
What's
stick
the-
my eggs in there.
Epic
You know what?
levels of everything.
There's what?
Epic levels of damage.
You gave me that too.
I'm
I
not
think.
gonna lie, I thought that said bitch bolt.
No, it's fine. It's Corbin's handwriting.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's
I'm
dumb.
right,
It's stupid.
Hey, bitch bolt sounds awesome for a spell.
Yes.
Still haven't.
Fuck you!
I'm gonna call it bitch bolt if that helps.
Fuck you!
Is he a lucky bolt?
This is a switch bolt, right?
Yeah.
The other one?
Okay.
How did you write that down? It's so much more than this B. It's a B. It's not even a W.
It's now bitch bolt.
It's bitch bolt.
He casts witch bolt, you cast bitch bolt.
Yep.
Warlock.
Tell me what it does.
It just flips the
Isn't
spider
it turn
off.
yet?
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast!
It's her go.
Oh, cool. I would suggest casting witch bolt because you make a lot
You
of
went
damage.
Eldritch Blast! You went some tech for a while, so you heard it like,
Energy lances out within range.
You know what
Stand
I'm
up.
Yes.
Sounds like a firecracker.
Just tell me what I roll for damage.
Make a ranged spell attack, so d20 plus what?
what did you try and
Bonus D10 on your Eldritch
Witch
Blast.
bolt first level.
So
So
it's
roll a d20
3d10.
plus 6.
What class is she?
Warlock as well.
Natural
Hey,
20!
not 20.
On what?
I also killed Corbin.
A nat 20 to hit it with a witch bolt.
You want to hit the spider, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just clarifying, because you said something about Corbin.
What was that?
With the nat 20.
The dude from Full Metal
Alright, so...
That's 4d12 damage.
So yeah, I'm going for that one.
Scar that
Okay,
motherfucker.
so... Get her D12, she gets to roll that 4 times, and then she gets to double that damage. Or double those dice.
And I do believe that it
So yeah, he scars that motherfucker. Full it on.
That's the right one then.
Pretty close.
And then look at the other one and roll for intimidation.
4 of them. So,
I mean, you might as well just roll those 2 twice, or that works too.
Oh, I have one.
So 666.
No, that.
Those are 9s.
Yeah,
Two nines,
That was
6 and an
9,
8.
6 and an 8. So 18.
My bad, I was reading for you.
Thanks. You know.
I love sixes. Especially when there's 3 of them.
32.
Times 2? Wait, what? No.
Hold on.
What? No, I might have got that wrong.
16.
Because you already got 18.
18 is 26.
No, it's 32.
Yes,
Nine
32.
Times 2.
9 and 9 is 18.
Yeah, so 60 something. How do you want to kill it?
It explodes at your touch.
9.
Kind of like Brandon.
You just see her like skirt forward, her like whatever way she does, she kind of just leans forward, puts both of her hands on it.
Yeah.
The bolt comes down, and it just completely spews guts out from the other side. Just it reverberated
It had
out the
diarrhea.
other way.
She doesn't even get to use the cool thing of Witch Bolt that it gets to. That it lasts a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, and you can cast it again?
Thanks.
No, it just
You keep
stays.
concentration, you don't have to make an attack the next turn.
Oh,
As long as
you
it's
just
automatic.
swing it into something else?
Yeah.
Does it have to be the same opponent, or is it the same spot?
Yes, it's
Yeah,
based
it's
on
the
the
same living
same.
opponent.
Same living creature.
Yeah.
Unless you want to beat up a dead body.
You make
I
it-
mean,
But
mean,
now
that's
that
the other-
yeah, but it ends if she uses her action.
Roll another straight 20 because that was pretty cool. That would happen. For the moment, somebody else rolled that 24.
Not you, that's actually.
Yeah, I don't want to kill her.
What is it?
That's a 17.
17. It caught fire.
The corpse? The corpse?
The corpse and the web around it within 10
Oh. Well, no reason for me.
Alright, so which enemy was that?
You have to go.
Yep.
Or
feet.
the ads have to go.
Alright, so she does that real cool explosion, and she grabs him by the ear and throws him like they run to the
Knocks
surface
out
where you
like
guys can.
that sounds about right. Yeah.
That works.
I think I gave one of them a spell to do things. Damn it, we didn't even get the magic lights. It's okay.
My legs are asleep.
There's 9 being y'all.
Well, thanks for showing up at least. I'm sorry that you didn't get to do much.
Hey, you know, that level 1 doesn't take forever, right?
Get out.
Go. But gone.
What happened?
Alright, so they ran out of the room after that.
They said,
the one.
shit, spiders, out.
And they took all the XP.
They took their magical items. That's what I'm
Can we
most...
kill them? Can I cast Old Person before they leave? Stop right there.
Do you think they're coming back, Corbin?
No.
Oh.
They're not coming back.
They're not coming back. Yes, you can cast full person on them if you
I
really want to.
We're gonna kill him.
I can chase them, I got long strider.
They are part drow. If you want to kill them. They're part
Hey,
drow, so
okay.
he's like...
In that case, fuck the spider, I'm gonna kill Drow.
Oh, well, you haven't engaged
Yeah, let's kill Drow.
You're not 100%.
I'm also a heretic, so.
Well, they also have.
Their magical items is Elven Chain and...
No, they
I want
disappear.
Elven Chain.
We can deal with them as bonus adventures later.
I think it's Chain Shirt.
That's fine.
No,
Put it on like
This is a corset.
Take some of these links off. I don't need them. You're disassembling a magic item. Yeah, I know.
No, they're rings. It's like my fucking character snorting natural crystal dust.
Yeah! Alright, so while they're gone, does anybody want to take the vacant seat over here, or you guys just good right there?
we're good.
I'll wait till after.
Oh shit, his AC was actually 16.
Now we got a guy.
Don't matter now.
Guy?
Hey, cool. I don't have
So
to
that
skill
thing's
stuff.
pretty much up against the wall.
So we'll disregard
Yes.
the fire since you have to leave.
That kind of changes things.
It's against the wall and it's
But that's
kind of got
so powerful.
That works. Eldritch stuff. Another fucking Rick and Morty force. If they're all the shit, takes them somewhere fucking else.
Is he on the ground or on the wall?
The spider.
Spider.
Yeah, right by around.
It's on the ground.
What you gonna do?
Hey, we're in the Shirtless Club. Shut your mouth. Shirtless Club. Shirtless Club it is!
Throwing my spear.
Take a turn.
Throwing a spear for...
At a wall.
Ding! Second attack.
Stop! I'm gonna pull it back and throw it again.
I think you're better off with the first attack.
Hold on.
What was the first attack roll? What were they? Were they hit?
The first one was an 8, the second one was a 4.
Okay, yeah.
Can we just mount a full-size harpoon gun on the back of the big cat?
Which?
With
the harpoon.
full-size harpoon gun? You want that, right?
If you're gonna mount anything on anyone, it needs to be one of these two. They're bigger than I am.
Yeah, it's made of metal.
Yeah. It can be bolted into you.
My spear's pretty much a harpoon. I can just stand on it back.
Yeah, but I'm trying to turn this into like a ballistic siege.
You half-assed artifice bucks aren't touching me.
Half-assed nothing. I'm gonna be my quarter-ass artist. Nail this shit in. Believe me, we're very good at nailing supposed demigods.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Your turn, guy? Enemy 1.
Enemy 1.
Yeah, I'm not using it.
Phase it. Put it behind guy.
Like this behind?
Yep.
Yeah, put it in flanking position. All you have to do is turn around.
I know.
Yeah, don't do that.
So there was no fire.
To put
Anyway,
a bigger gap between it and like in between Corbin and
Okay, so he's...
Corbin, you just see in your corner of your
Corbin has
eye,
to move forward.
spider
for this
ass
thing
in
to
front of
happen.
you.
Throw that out there. I saw him sitting at your feet like he wants to be petted.
Alright, so
Yeah, he doesn't want to be petted.
18. That hit you?
Yep.
Alright.
Is that CPU?
That is 7 piercing damage, and you gotta make a con save. Gotta beat an 11.
16 plus.
You beat an
16 plus
11.
5.
So,
How much damage was that? 7?
yeah, 7 damage. And you'll still take 9 poison damage. My turn!
So altogether, it's 16.
You move to it.
It's phase shit. It piss out of you.
So 19
Wait,
to hit.
No.
19 to hit.
19 to hit, yeah, it is. Sorry.
Sweet.
I hate spiders. Truly do.
No.
The hell?
I don't get
Don't roll your phone.
Just did.
That's a 2.
What?
I got an half of that.
Just throw the phone, open it up, there's a D20.
Wow. Okay.
You hit him,
Yeah.
but not very hard.
Plus 6 plus 2 is 9.
Okay,
You don't
so you
have-
still hit him pretty
That's a
hard.
pretty fair.
Because I came
amount of
around,
damage.
I nailed
You
him,
don't have
and then you hit him for nothing much.
You don't have great weapon fighting, do you? Yes. Then you can reroll that.
For damage?
When you roll a 1 or 2 on damage with the 2-hand weapon, you can reroll. Oh. Hold on.
I think that is the fighting style. Like,
It's
it's
if you
not
have
just
great
going to
weapon
do
fighting hard. Okay.
Well, a 3.
it. So 2 more damage.
11.
Alright.
Works. Hold the phone like
I got
this.
a
like
great
that.
axe.
So you did your first attack.
Yes.
Like,
Your second attack.
middle.
Yes.
What?
Hold on.
Nothing?
Is my Ray of Frost a cantrip?
Oh my
I
god.
believe it
What?
is.
There's a carp.
There's a magic carp right there.
Gonna have to instill a no phones rule.
What is the damage for Ray of Frost?
D6.
Who would ask that?
1d6 per level. It's quick while he's distracted. Roll it in.
What'd you get?
That would be 14.
To hit?
Yeah.
Because I'm playing D8.
Alright.
Oh, there's a chance of
So 1d8 full damage. And
Snapshot.
speed is reduced by 10 feet.
bombing the shot.
5 plus 4 is 9. Plus 2 is 11. So it has punishment.
When it was enough against the wall on the ground.
My original plan was just to get him with the spear, got the rope tied to it, and jump over and hold it down.
Into the wall.
You can't hit the wall on the bottom.
Alright. So you hit it twice.
22 total damage.
Is that
You're
your
fine.
Huh?
You're fine.
Barbarian. Came in with his axe.
Right.
Split the shit out of it and then he just iced
That's
it.
in the other game. Those two are barbarians. And now he's murdered.
Yeah, different.
So, Corbin, are you done?
You just call me Corbin?
I said it's
Vincent, are
Corbin.
you done? Corbin, it's your turn.
Are you
That's
done?
what he was
Corbin.
That's fine. He called me Corbin earlier too.
Just called me. Everybody's Corbin.
Oh,
It's
God.
Corbin's turn if you're
Alright, Corbin.
This is fucking beards, apparently.
It's your turn.
Cool.
Corbin.
There's no fire yet.
No, there's fire over here.
I disregarded him since you left. If she was gonna stay, I was like, oh, I'll give you the cool shit.
Instead of the nat, instead of doing burning, nat 20, you teleport out.
If they're all tendrils, just fucking kidnap them.
Cthulhu showed back. No, you're not dying here. Took me a while to find you.
Fucking sis over here. That's what I'm telling you! Shit's changed! Oh.
That doesn't normally happen. No, wait. It kind of does.
Oh.
Oh.
Does a 12 hit?
No. That's what
What does flanking get me again?
Advantage. So you can roll again.
12 was higher.
Aww.
Is that an natty one?
No.
Came in, swung wide. It's doing that spider dance thing. Or it's not having Yeah.
Well, 26
The
hits.
26 does hit.
But I don't crit on an 18.
Oh,
Not until you're level 20.
No.
You gonna roll your damage? What's your damage?
15.
15 damage? How do you want to get rid of it?
That's in the body.
You might as well just embrace it.
I'm behind it, so I can't stab it in the face.
Stab it in the
I
ass? Yeah, you could all the way through the ass into the face. Hit it in the thorax.
Is that what you want? How do you want it?
Yes, I want to jump up on it with my first missed
into my hand.
slash, trying to cut it, but
Is this how
miss.
Spider-Man feels?
Run up its back and pin it to the ground.
So you do some weird power bullshit where you turn yourself around on the miss, put it like right on the ground where you can full vault yourself up, come up and strike it where?
In the face.
Come up like way over it, come down, and head, face, dead.
I hate spiders. I hate them so much.
Its legs are still moving,
To a chain.
trying to like go toward you. Like,
How dare you kill me like this? Fuck you!
Alright. So that's both face spiders. Their bodies are there. I left some crystals. Like what Jade needs.
Pile the bodies and burn them.
Hide the crystals from Jade.
I gather the crystals.
You'll never find them. I lost whole libraries in there. I've got unwritten holy texts in there.
Oh god.
Just imprints on them.
Put in my bag of holding.
I was gonna say if you could cut the legs off the spider, just put the spider in the bag of holding.
Alright,
We're
so
gonna-
the room is ours. If we want to do anything now, or if we're going to just continue on. The light that you made probably is dispersed.
It's only 1 minute.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's like, oh, you want to talk
Is there
shit?
anything?
We're going to say when she witch bolted, it relighted up the room. What do you guys think? Not bad?
Kinda cool.
Pretty cheap.
It works.
Cheap and efficient.
Little hanging tendrils of spider web are on fire, generating enough light in the room.
Barely.
Like half light. That's cantrip. I mean,
Well,
that's what we
Corpses in
want.
the room? What was their last meal?
Yeah, I was about to say,
Was
is
it
there
nothing?
anything hanging on the
Yeah.
ceiling?
So you cut them open to find out what the last thing they ate was, and it was
A 20 in perception to see what else is in the room.
There's
to figure out where I
another
can find
little spider. Oh.
Oh god.
Great,
Rock grubs. Rock grubs all over the place.
great, more
Thunderclap?
PTSD.
Yeah.
You know, like at our house, we opened the front door one night, and this big ass spider, like this bigger hand, come crawling in. So I stomped on it. A bunch of tiny spiders.
Yeah, usually if they have that like really round abdomen, that's what it means. Is they got that. They got that
You don't squish.
sack full
You
of
don't
babies.
squish round spiders. You burn them.
Yeah, I was about to say, I took a can of Axe and a lighter.
We've had spiders making webs in front of our door in the house every night. I'm like, I made barbecue the night before. I'm like, I left the ladder outside. So I just grabbed that, looked at it, burnt the ends of the web down to the point where it got to it.
Oh god. Kill the fire.
So,
Yeah.
What?
That's what I have swords for.
Got him!
Alright. With that 20, you find the corpse of one of the friends that were just in the room.
Oh!
Not of them, but something that looks like them. Those half-elf individuals.
Oh, they came from the bigger adventuring parties. Is that what you're insinuating?
Or these things came from the same portal. Who knows?
Any items on these corpses?
Those crystals. They already fucking monster hunted and put it away.
No, on
How recently dead do these bodies look?
I mean, they're still in their tummies, so I guess about a couple days.
Okay.
any items.
You gonna raise dead?
Oh god.
Say your brother.
Mama's on the family.
Necromancer's gotta raise a family somehow.
Alright,
I'm gonna keep it walking.
keep it walking.
Keep it walking. Yeah, Jabberwocky.
What's your passive?
Are we all out of the room?
Should be.
and no longer surrounded by
You're
webs?
following him, yeah.
Oh, it's 12.
Well, when everyone's out of the room, sword, light, no evidence.
Just burning everything.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm behind him.
Put
Just
me in
because he's
front.
big enough, and I guess you're behind me.
I
Did you even take a turn in that last fight?
don't think I did.
No, we got the guy. And then we
Oh,
went
because he
back.
didn't roll.
I didn't
he
roll.
said he was
I said I
last.
was at the very bottom.
Oh.
It's fine. It's cool.
He's like, DM shouldn't have to break here very quick.
Yeah, we had this.
I don't mind it. It's just,
You're just there. You went stone for a moment.
I'm along for the ride.
Just paralyzed.
I'm there when you need me.
Just saw
Some
some spiders
spells and
like,
some
I'm
long
gonna
range
set
shit.
here.
So whatever was in the room, if we didn't want it,
You were watching the hallway.
There you go.
we were making sure that monkeys didn't come up to throw rocks at us.
And
Legendary
shock this
action,
talk about the
throw
portals and making sure there's no more coming. I am a Horizon Walker Ranger, so that's like my entire mission is make sure ethereal shit don't fucking happen. Yeah, you're a conundrum to me.
From that,
from the
awkward side
astral
vibes
Yeah.
out there.
I said I am from the astral plane.
Ethereal shit just don't happen. Looks at ethereal shit. Fuck.
Yeah, and I just let two warlocks fucking walk away too.
One from the immortal one,
Oh,
and one from the
shit.
great old one.
Oh, great.
So there's stuff from different planes in this?
That converge.
This is a mix.
The silver great sword
So
is
why'd you
very
ask for
useful.
mine?
So what?
So the silver great sword is very useful to
Yep.
it can sever the cord that binds the loose.
Banishment.
Alright, well, my passive was 12.
Your passive was 12, sorry. So, you're skirting along the hallway more.
I got 3 casting for that stuff.
You do actually find the kobold.
Nice.
I
In
have a
the
sword
room
that does
or in the hallway?
Huh?
In the room or in the hallway?
Toward the end of the hallway.
So about here.
Yeah. Looks like he's kind of nursing his leg. He don't look too good.
Wait,
Oh,
where are
that's
these two?
unfortunate
Robert.
for him.
Great, we're in groups of 3.
See. So he's favoring the wound on his leg. We're just gonna go use this for him for now.
It's the kobold.
That is an ugly kobold. Look at those eyes!
Have you
He's
ever
nursing
seen
the
a pretty
wound on his
kobold?
leg, which looks very much like the
I
spider
would have been your porn searches.
that bit him. But you also see this
Frozen.
like weird mushroom type thing implanted in his chest that he seems to be more worried about.
It's edible? You're very fucking
You're really gonna pull it
No!
out? Okay.
Shouldn't burn it. I'm sitting here with my magic pistol on going,
He's breathing very heavily, and as soon as you guys kind of walk towards him, his eyes kind of glow the same color, the yellowish color, and he's just kind of staring at you, fixated.
like,
It's like that fucking zombie ant thing.
Cordyceps.
Yeah.
well, he was truly the last of us.
I didn't do it.
Do what?
I didn't
Made
do
a
it.
last of us fun.
Oh.
I'm sorry
I'm
I
not
had
talking
to.
about that. I'm talking about something else.
Oh. So you're looking at him. He's favoring that. You guys gonna just ignore him?
No.
Are you okay?
Somebody cave his skull in.
Just still a heavy breathing, staring at you.
What is it? What happened to you?
Cobalt mushroom, glowing eyes like the mushroom color to his eyes.
We'll tell his friends we found him
Would
dead.
I recognize anything about this mushroom stuff? I got a herbalism
Not
kit.
particularly.
I roll insight. Natural 20.
Damn.
Natural 20.
Gonna
Yes.
work out?
No.
I got a +8 on top of that.
You've heard instances of something like this happening, where there's these spores that infect people with a certain light that's not native to Asuka. And yeah, it works a lot like those ants. Basically, the spore.
When you say not native to Asuka,
That's the cobalt.
is it like extraplanar not native to Asuka?
Yeah, it's not from-
creature.
Half
So they
fish.
should be in the same room as me.
On him?
I would.
He's going back to wherever he goes. I ain't gonna do that. That would be wrong.
Are you or are you not doing it?
I'm really thinking about it.
Then do it!
What?
Like you say, I've heard of this before. How bad of a thing? Like, are we already
Mushroom
potentially infected
zombies.
for being this close?
No, the spore has to explode. And that only happens whenever the vessel's killed.
Is there a special kind of kill like this? Stab them in the throat and it burst, or
When they die, it pops.
What happens when it pops?
what happens when it burns?
It releases the spore and something else.
Then yeah, we cast Deathstrike, send him to another plane.
Alright, how does that work? Is there a save for him?
DC
Or?
16 proof and spell save.
It's a mushroom. How charismatic can it be?
Yeah, he fell. He's gone.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, he-
Bye.
Ilya right here, she looks nervous as
Fuck
fuck as soon as she sees this, whatever this is.
Just walk up and cut its head off.
Yeah, good thing you did. Save him.
You see
Save your life.
you see him walk up with a blade, you're like, fuck no! You like get as close as you can, fucking create a circular portal or some kind, and he just gone. Just shoots out into God knows where.
Back to wherever that is from.
Oh, that?
Yeah, because if they're from another plane, it banishes them back to their home plane.
Yeah.
If they're from this plane, it sends them to another plane.
So you're banishing the mushroom.
After a minute, he'll come back and the mushroom will be gone. Because it goes home, unless he goes to its plane existence with it. In which case, he's probably just fucked anyway.
He's probably dead at that point.
Yeah, he's probably dead. I realize I probably could have just cast Restoration on him, but healing spells and somebody that's not in my party help.
Alright. So you guys continuing down the hall at this point, or is somebody going to go back and tell Rika, hey, Flycatcher's dead, so you're probably stuck here for a while?
Yeah.
You're going to go back and tell her?
Yep. Let her know what happened.
He did.
Are you guys just going to hang out here while she's like, I'm going to go relay?
Well, let's wait here a minute first. See what happens.
Listen, that room.
You want to wait a whole
I'll
minute
scout
till he
ahead.
comes back?
Yes.
I'll scout it.
Me and him are going ahead.
I'll join the party.
Okay,
So
party split up at this point. Hold up. Okay, who's going forward?
Scouting. Us three.
You three. Okay.
Or
You
so,
and me
well,
are probably just going to hang out here. Right? Or do
Okay.
you want to also scout?
I'm staying here. Right, we're gonna.
My usual way would probably be to pair with her, though. So I'll probably go with her.
So 3 messengers, 3
I'll stay to
scouters.
see what happens in a minute, because I'm curious now whether or not his body's going to come back standing.
Alright, then the three of us are hanging here. You guys are going forward.
Morning star in hand, just in case.
Who's helming the front?
One with dark vision.
Yeah.
Alright, what's your passive?
11. Or,
What is it?
and that's 20.
Nat 20? Okay.
Hey, we're doing good
Natty!
today.
Nat 20 on an actual perception check, I guess?
My sister leaves and
Alright.
that 20's come out.
You're seeing sounds and hearing colors.
I don't think that's good.
You're really high right now.
There's a room.
We're doing shrooms.
No! Something says kill this thing.
No.
It's a mind flayer with a smile. Mind flayer should have a smile.
Well, they have beaks.
That's
Octopuses.
It's a statue of a dwarf.
yes. I want to search it.
Ah, yes, Grimoire Battle. Red merchant.
There is a plaque on the bottom of it that has a name.
It's not I'm just throwing that out.
Okay.
What language is it in?
The plaque?
Yes.
It's in common. There's kind of what looks like an archway behind it, but you see a mixture of the black decor that's been seen and that light that's from the mushroom. Not the mushrooms itself, but the same light seems to be intertwined in whatever this is. Are you trying to bring thoughts out?
Bash.
Wanna do
So
a 3 per day?
that's what the arc behind it looks
Wait, you're
like.
there.
The statue itself is kind of, it's in a position that looks like it's not in the position it's supposed to be in. It looks like it's tilted over and it's like its weapons dropped and it looks like it's terrified about something.
I want to read the plaque.
So what?
I want to read the plaque.
I'm gonna read the plaque. Alright. The plaque just has a name. This is Borshabak.
Or Shabak?
I searched the statue.
You search the statue.
You
Investigate.
check his pockets. Oh, I have a key. Dwarves always have keys.
Can we find a shield on this one?
17.
17. You find a little gem that looks like it can be implanted into a weapon. You can add a d6 radiant once per day.
Oh god.
Fuck yeah.
Why are you taking my shit from me?
Add radiant damage to
Weapon? Come on. You just don't want to be around.
What do you mean?
Got 3 spells that add radiant damage to attack.
Add on top
It'll
of that.
add more radiant damage to his attack. It basically, like the idea is, it gives him a blood or a dawn sword axe.
The Dawnbreaker Axe.
The meat maker,
Shit,
the heat meat maker,
The heat maker?
the heat meat maker, heat maker. Yeah, heat maker's fine. All right.
The crossbow named Friendship.
So that's about all you can do from examining it from the outside.
Oh, let's cut it open.
You can see that the light on the archway seems to become more vibrant when you come towards it. But otherwise, so far, there's no effect to it.
Could it be radiant light? Reacting with the
No,
gem?
it's not the same light.
And check for the light.
It has no connection to radiant whatsoever. It seems like it's entirely different.
But it's not the mushroom, right? You said the statue.
It's like the mushroom, but it's not the mushroom.
You said the statue's weapons been dropped?
Yeah, the statue's weapons on the ground, which it's also statue-like. It's not an actual weapon.
Oh.
Like, trust me, I would have been paying
I was
attention to that. Thinking, throw that through all that to see if there's anything.
Throw the stone through the.
Why you gotta be
Wait, if we wait a minute for this kobold to come back, we can throw the body.
Well, he's active. Does anybody else want to act as the statue while you're here? You guys want to, like, I can have one person act to the people that went to the statue. And then I'll consider it a minute. So is anybody else going to do anything with the statue?
I don't know what that's
What is the weapon? Is this a hammer?
Well, whenever he was patting around, he didn't really touch the statue itself. He just kind of looked around it and he kind of found the gem behind it.
I was one full blown investigation.
Yeah, he's funneling that guy's.
You want to touch it?
Mm,
You're going to touch the statue?
Very stout.
Fuck.
wait, why?
It's glowing the mushroom color.
He said the archway is glowing in mushroom color.
So it glows the color, and you disappear from sight for a second. You're like gone from everybody's vision. I'll get back to you.
Alright.
You no longer exist.
That light came forward, and that's all you saw. It enveloped you, and you're gone.
He'll be back.
I gave a warning about this the last game.
You don't touching things you don't belong to do.
When you approach the faith, you're supposed to approach together.
Mm.
Replace? Oh, was that the fate?
Replace. No one heard that.
Okay. The kobold just falls to the floor.
They call it a chest where the
Yeah,
mushroom used to
the
be.
big hole's there, and you can see that there's like a rock grub or two climbing out of his body. The mushroom's gone.
Well, somebody step on this. Not me, I don't want to get my boots there. Not you, not here.
It's you that's
So it actually
Fire.
says burn it.
Stab.
Burn it now.
look at you.
They don't like fire.
Hat.
Pulls out fire.
I don't have fire.
I do!
You have the rose window mace.
If I roll a 20,
I didn't give it on.
you said on crit, it does
I want to find out where this dude just went.
Really? On
What
crit?
you said.
I don't think I can give it on graphic. Once per day, you can give it the extra.
I'm not gonna waste it on smashing some grub.
Okay.
Want to touch the statue?
Burns.
Yeah, there you go.
Torch, he'll flash away and burn up that one.
You don't even have to waste a torch.
Yeah, he's got his weapon. He can do it.
Stab.
There we go. Try to keep What's wrong?
What is wrong with me? Alright, so. Statue. Anybody else gonna do anything to it? I
Yeah,
just saw
we
it
have
disappear.
no idea about what this is or why he just
Well, you know what they are.
Oh,
Because
yeah?
you've been down to other floors.
Okay. So, we touch the statue?
If you touch it together, you go to the same place. If you touch it alone, God knows where you're going.
So,
If we
so
know
does
this
Vince have to re-roll a new character?
No, it's not that bad. But it depends on how things go.
Well, we figured out where the kobold is, so let's catch up with the other guys.
You coming with me?
You never went to Rika. Are you going to now?
What?
To Rika. About the kobold. Are you going to give her the news, or are you just going to be like, I'm going to leave a note?
Just stab a dagger into the gold.
Okay, we'll fast forward where you quit your boots, got back to her by yourself, and
Hey, your buddy's dead. He's over here.
Oh yeah, you have the boots to speak.
Run the sprint
Thanks.
while activating the
don't
boots.
know how we're going to hunt her thing.
120 feet per turn.
That's
We both touch the statue.
You touch them together?
Everybody hold hands and touch at the same time.
Yeah, you might wait for us.
Yeah, like we don't know where you guys went. We'll probably just walk past the. We'll probably walk
Okay.
past the statue looking for you guys.
So we're going to touch as a group. Where basically one person specifically needs to touch the statue. Everybody else just needs to have their hands on the person touching the statue. That's the way of doing it. So who's going to put their hand on the statue? Okay, so we're all following Zith on this. Alright,
Yeah, I got my hands on.
you roll 2 20s. Vince, you roll 1.
Do I add them together?
No, what are the numbers?
Got a 19 and 2. Got 12.
Alright,
We're on 2 different floors.
no, but we're in different places. Before we pass through anyway, we see a vision of an adventurer, the dwarf, who is face to face with what you can tell just by being in his perspective is his cousin. And his cousin basically saying the only way that we'll defeat such and such is if we adhere to this way, which he's talking about a kind of necromancy. You see him take an entire colony of his dead dwarf brethren, and he creates this gigantic golem of flesh.
And let's go on the fun.
A fight commences between this dwarf and his cousin, where this dwarf, with his son axe, basically mounds through, kills all of this flesh golem. After that, he's given a choice. His friend, who is like half dragon, similar to Jade, comes forward to him, and this character's name is Arashi. And he says, well, you're left with a choice. Are you going to help Julius, or are you going to stay here and rule your kingdom? At the same time, everyone needs to answer.
Julius.
Julius is the friend you adventured with.
Why do we all have to answer at the same time?
On 3. Everybody say it.
1, 2, 3.
Kingdom.
Julius.
Whoops! What are the two sides again? I'm sorry.
Go ahead and
Help
say
your
it.
friend Julius, or you stay in the kingdom and rule.
Help or stay?
You have to kill your cousin. You're basically ruling a dead kingdom at this point.
You're ruling what's left of your kingdom. You know, after wiping out what's all of
He
it.
basically committed genocide on like what was already resurrected, so there's nothing left.
Yeah, you just.
You're an empty throne.
Kingdom. What you do? I'm still king, bitch.
Over what? Nothing.
Hail to the king, baby.
Who's hailing? They're all dead.
I'm sure there's one somewhere, cowering in mortal fear.
You're all right.
Praxis for the shits of it also says king.
Always wanted to work.
I was a lord once before I got sick and fucking shit happened, so fuck it. Anyway, anybody else?
I was the captain of a pirate ship.
So we all say king, except for one guy. I'm gonna help my friend. Yeah, well, I want riches and wealth. Riches and bitches.
What does the bard say?
Help.
Help? Okay, so that's
So help the friend do what?
Huh?
Help the friend do what?
Was not.
You just help the
Help
friend.
the friend or rule the kingdom.
Which there's
Rule-
nothing to rule.
Rule a dead kingdom.
Rule a
or
dead
help a
kingdom
friend?
or help the friend. Do you want to know more about the friend? Roll the 20.
Got a 13. Sorry.
It's over a 10, so you'll know enough. This friend was basically a god of another world in this territory, and his options were basically kill his nemesis to reclaim this world, or basically fade away.
Friend.
So 3 for friend, that's
Alright,
3
you
for
need to
king.
Sit over there now. That way it's friend, kingdom.
Okay. So that's half and half.
Sorry.
Everybody dies.
No.
Rocks fall.
As we pass through the portal and see the choices of that happen, you see that the arc that we were looking at, half of it solidifies, the other half is still with that light in it core. We didn't cleanse it.
What was the wrong choice?
We're about to find out.
Alright. Let's see. Go ahead and just flip the whole board.
Board, not
Sorry,
table.
Vince. Waiter that shit. Rip it out real fast.
Yeah, I'm not that cool.
I think it's cool. Which is totally right.
So am I still the only one gone?
Yeah, you're still passing through the prospects of it.
Stairs. Columns.
Tables.
Imagine y'all destroyed the Cursed Tribe.
That again. Oh god.
It's the reoccurring place. God damn it. God damn it. I hate this revelation. Has no correlation with what we're doing now, but I'm just like, God damn it. I put my goat on it.
Vince, you're in the room with them. The rest of us are on the outskirts of this building.
Gotcha. I don't know about this. They're Super Saiyan Blue. feel like I'm going to reenact the last battle.
They need their mind flayers by the look of it.
The last battle.
Mind flayers? Well,
Yeah.
see who kept checking his battle power or
Their
whatever.
Cthulhu
Oh, yeah.
faces, no!
No, that was just the one nod that you got to Borchavok. That's why I was asking everybody about past
What's your
adventures
intelligence
and
stat?
stuff
You
like
know,
that.
they get the young guys
Huh?
coming the
That's my
page
intelligence
for
stat.
killing a mind flayer. My intelligence?
Yeah. Please say really low.
There's 10.
Yeah.
I gotta do the same thing real quick.
It's
Essentially
average.
targeted.
What do you mean?
Mind flayers don't attack anybody with less than 8 intelligence stat.
No.
Because you're not smart enough to be considered food.
Mine's an 11. Shit.
Well,
So you have to be a certain level of smart to.
for them to see you as viable food, the more intelligent you are and the more feely you are, the more delicious you are.
Yeah, the
Whereas
more
if you're a
feely.
mud brain,
And humanoid as well.
mud. Yeah. Well, no, they can eat anything. It's a
Maybe
piece of
favorite,
you know,
so.
Alright, just put another slight marking similar to that statue to the back over there.
Pass that on because I can't really reach over there. Oh. What are we doing? Where?
Just make
Statue.
another type of statue, like just draw another similar to the door.
I didn't get a good look at it. I have no idea.
Just make something that looks like a statue. You can even
I will
use
draw
stick
that.
figures, fine.
Facing me or facing?
Facing this way. Alright, like I said, Vince, you are in this room with these two creatures.
Wait, how big does it have to be?
Just big enough to line the general middle of the stairs. You can even just draw a circle. It's fine. Just something. Alright,
Can I tell what these creatures are?
not yet.
roll an insight too. You hear a story songs blast of mind flayers consuming the brains of hundreds of people.
I mean, more or less.
What's that roper mind flayer thing called? The one that's got 50-foot range and paralyzes on contact and can eat the brain of anybody who's paralyzed from 50 feet away.
Oh, I don't.
Is the mother of the
Alright, so we all come to this floor. Yeah, I gotta do that too. Everybody got to make a con save.
20?
19.
18 or 18.
12.
10 plus what, Vince?
Oh, that was at 10.
Alright? That kind of applies for what happened to you anyway. You have light dizziness and nausea. You have disadvantage on perception rolls. Take 1d6 damage.
Like 6 damage, or do I need to roll?
Roll 1d6.
No,
One
1 damage.
What was the cutoff point? What was this minimum we had to make? What did we
12.
get? 12. Good. I made a 12.
No,
I
you
rolled
made
a,
8? Oh, yeah, you made
I rolled a 4 plus 8.
Just barely met it. Alright,
I'll keep it dungeon.
so you have disadvantage
That's the
on
worst you
perception
got!
rolls, and
What's the other 9 levels?
just kind of role play
No.
like you're lightly dizzy and you're about to throw up. So the rest of us, we came out by this statue. This one looks different from the last one you were at. It's it kind of looks more like a Warforged. Are you looking at
Look
me?
him up.
It's a statue.
What is you, right?
It's a statue.
We don't know that. Maybe it's just in like sleep form.
It looks exactly like the dwarf, but not the dwarf.
Have I been to this statue before?
Once.
So do I know which floor this is?
Yes, this is the second floor. This is the second floor of the Underdark, but the surroundings don't look the same.
Things move.
Last time you were down here, it was more of like, it kind of felt like you were in a desert. Alright, so you guys converge here. You get to see around you, and the only thing you see is this castle-like structure before you, and then there's the Faith right there.
Hey, you guys think we're...
The Faith looks
other guys?
exactly like
Yeah.
you left it, where there's half of that light shifted, and then there's that necrotic piece on the other side.
I don't know, but I'm gonna check this castle for any kind of loot.
I'm with that guy.
So you turn around and look at the castle like, man, we got
Might
nothing
check
better to
over
do.
the statue. Don't touch it. Just check it.
Go back up.
Alright,
What are you doing?
He's following me.
Yeah.
Come on, boy. Come on.
Alright, Vince, you land in here prone, starting out.
Out of my face.
And you get to start your turn from there.
Get up. And do I immediately see these two, or do I need to check for them?
It's a dark room, but you can tell someone's in the room with you.
You're lowering it, Doc.
He immediately tries to kill them. Why? Barbarian.
Barbarian, duh. Am I close enough to get to them in a single turn? That way I don't waste a rage.
Yeah, I'm a fighter, but if it's mind flare when I see it, I go into rage.
And I'm a fighter, and when I see
I'm gonna go
something,
ahead
I go,
and make you.
okay.
And you said I have disadvantage on perception checks, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Die. Well,
Same.
I'll take it.
Well,
With
How is this one going to be fair?
so 14 altogether.
14 altogether. You definitely see one of them at the moment.
Hey, now we have a
You see the one with the red bar, the red bottom.
I was about to say they're red and blue. We have red and blue markers.
How we do?
Do I see these tables and
Yeah, you see the general just around you, but the only one you can actually see in the room right now is that one with the red.
can I tell what it is? Or
Would you
just
guess?
the outline? That's 14.
You see a big, picture.
Yeah. You see a very tall.
Everyone
lengthy
must
creature.
clear the way. Just Robert.
I'm gonna
That does not sound good for your arm.
just kind of move over a little bit.
You mean not from the breath with it?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Hopefully it doesn't see me.
Kind of teleported in on your face.
What was that? Fuck if I know.
I think the only person that
It saw
didn't
you.
see you was the blind man.
It's got dark vision of 120 feet, and
I think they can see us.
I have intelligent detection too. So. I know. We already had that conversation. They go. Like if you're dumb enough, they don't even want to eat you. You're not that dumb now. Intelligence 4. We're not gonna eat them. We're not gonna bother them.
I don't care that what I'm calling it is a made up thing. Intelligence
Alright.
jumps that anyway. That's why mine's the one
put
that
it
comes out for
right
free.
on that table.
Use your roll reading check. Minus 9.
Roll a DC 15 intelligence save.
10.
Plus intelligence save?
0.
0.
Do you have advantage on saves?
No.
Thought we all had one item that gave us advantage.
If I did,
He's got lucky if he wants to use it.
that's worse.
Not that lucky.
Well, no, you can
So
use
that's
lucky
22 psychic damage, and you're stunned for a minute, so it's 2 rounds.
How bad you hurting over there?
Not 104.
Out of?
146.
You're alright.
What happened?
I was just smacked.
You got smacked with a huge wave of psychic energy. That thing clicked forward.
So
He got mind blasted. Alright. What are the rest of you guys doing? You're just you heard a big sound from somewhere and you're like, we're going to this castle, guys.
We're off to see the. Let's go home.
We're off to see the. Never mind.
Get a weird headache all of a sudden.
We're off to see the Lich.
We're off to see Richard the Horrible.
Still moving forward.
Yep, going home. Bye.
Ace and Morningstar. Let's do it!
Okay, no.
What?
We're all still moving forward.
Alright. I'm taking ill treat by the thing for a minute. I'm like,
I'm gonna run away.
are we going?
I mean, why not? Everybody else is. Let's all go to the apocalypse.
I look at Corbin, I'm like, stay by the fire. Please.
Who, me?
Yes.
No, I'm gonna stay back with you, because unless you're getting close.
I might get close if needed.
Oh, I'm gonna stay back.
Oh, you do that?
That's what happens
Okay.
when all I have is a big hammer. Let's go bludgeon some split heads. We don't know that yet.
Yeah, we don't know that yet. Alright. So
that's
we're moving
bread.
forward. Vince.
We gained their intelligence.
You got a chance to try to repeat the save from each time.
18.
You get up. The other one comes over. You get down.
Fuck!
No.
Yeah, I'm free.
Yeah, the other one will move now, but it's not going to attack you. So go ahead and align the other one toward that other table. No, the small table. To where they're both looking at you.
Are they on the tables?
Right. So that's everybody else's turn to move forward again.
So I can't move until my next turn.
Yeah, you were stunned.
Hey.
Do I see them?
You can see the one that's right there on that table, like toward the front of the entrance. You can't see the rest of the table.
Is it a mind flare?
It is a mind flayer. It's a pair of them.
Mind flares.
Then to
Everybody, back to the fuck pile.
What?
15.
Fuck pile.
That's only 15 feet in front of me.
I guess at the moment, yeah. They have one more turn to act, so Vince, your turn to act, and then they'll act, and that'll be initiative.
What are you doing?
Axe throw.
Depends on this roll.
The one at the top of the right, like, stairs saw you guys coming too. I'm just letting you know.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm throwing my axe at this one.
Alright?
You got 3 balls this time.
Yes, these things.
Nice.
How much are you in it for?
Back to find out.
Like, no. Roll, it's 12 plus.
Yeah, we're about to find out.
21.
That's
Plus
12
9.
plus 9.
Okay, oh my. 21 it is.
This is 21 hit.
12.
21 does it.
4 plus 9.
13.
Or no, not 9. It's 4 plus 6.
10.
10 plus 2.
12.
Plus 4. 16.
16 damage.
Yes. And use my extra to recall for my bonus action. And then I can attack again, can I?
Well, I keep forgetting I don't have my wallet on me.
Ah,
Because I left it at home.
Not raged yet.
you know you need that. Need that.
Because
Yeah,
my last
I do.
rage was last encounter.
Yeah, you still get it.
lot.
So
still
guess
have
why
your
I'm so
reroll
mad at
attack.
myself.
What part?
But
It's not a-
if you do that one, you don't have your bonus action to recall.
Yes.
So you either have to get up close, or you have to maybe use your spell.
I know one thing.
Hold breath.
Oh, I don't know what my name is. Why I'm here. All I know I must
kill.
19 hits either way, right?
He's raised.
Murder everybody.
Fuck. Alright, so 3, 6, 4, 2.
You need to figure out your total bonus.
14.
14.
You walk up to it and
Yeah,
cold hair to its ear.
That what you did?
That's
Frostburn?
from one meal. I just like
Oh, you came up and swacked it? Alright, so the first time you threw it, skirted it on the table, it almost fell off. It's just, as you recalled it, you pulled it back to where it stood at its feet. You came up, tried to swing at it, and you kind of caught it right toward the edge of the leg. So it's still kind of slumped over. Alright, and then that's their actions.
Are there doors in the way, or are we just walking up seeing this fight going on?
Yeah, the doors are open.
Okay, so we see.
Yeah, they see it, you see it, and they see you.
Initiative!
Do they see my axe?
Yes. They saw you oncoming from downhill. So they get to act one more time before you.
Shield. You're standing behind the Warforge. That is your shield.
Your
shield has a
everybody
shield.
DC 15 intelligence save.
What?
DC 15 intelligence save.
wow.
I rated a 19. Not you. It's him up there.
Okay.
You're in front of the other one.
19.
No.
Save
Well,
intelligence
if I
save.
could just do that. I got a 2.
I got an 11.
We all fail.
I got 19.
I got it.
So behind you, I go.
22 psychic damage.
What?
For a fail.
8, 9. Still over. I'm at 101.
56. 63.
Alright.
Got a spell.
Those who got hit are stunned.
What's
For 1
stun?
minute. It's like paralysis, but for 1 minute. Except you don't get a crit, you just can't move for those turns.
I just want initiative?
Huh?
Initiative?
Nope, the one that's in front of you.
Can't roll for initiative like that.
Well, 2, that would be on the monster.
You can still roll for initiative, you just won't go on your turn. You're right in front of the other one, right? Vince?
Yes.
He's in front of the red one.
Nat 20, I'm sorry, Vince.
Oh, fuck.
It's doing a tentacle attack, plus 7 to hit, with 20.
Fucking Robert.
15 psychic damage.
I heal from that.
No, you're not. You're not medium or smaller, so I guess that don't matter. I'm gonna give it a chance though, because it's higher than you. If it makes, go ahead and make a saving throw, but we'll see. I'll make the save lower
Hold up.
since you're big.
You're asking our barbarian to be math real fast. Hold on.
I gotta make a what?
Make a save.
He does not.
Well, I made it lower, but yeah, you did not.
At least it wasn't a 1.
You're grappled.
Did he have advantage on 3?
Yes.
It's not strength here though.
Do you not have master grapple?
It's not on my sheet.
Oh no, that wasn't for the grapple. It already grappled you.
Master grapple. All body hair.
You are also stunned. Till the grapple ends, so you'll get another chance to save. Like everybody else.
So am I the only one not stunned right?
You and me. That is initiative though. So everybody roll for where they're at. In the...
Wow.
Ooh! I got a 3.
19.
15.
13.
1 mind flare got an 18, 1 got a 15. So 20 or lower. Or 18 or higher. Robert and 1 mind flare.
Just put red and blue.
15 or higher.
I got 15.
Okay, 12 or higher.
13.
Just pick one of us. I have a +3 to dexterity.
Plus your dex?
Yeah. +2 on dex.
Just put Corbin and Caleb. And then it'll be Robert. You're in there already, aren't you?
Yeah.
What did you get, Vince?
I got a 5.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it'll be you. Did I put an enemy 2?
What did enemy 2 get?
Enemy 2, I think, today 11.
So it would be enemy 2 then.
Yeah, enemy 2, then you. Then me.
So which
I
one?
got a
Is,
3.
which one is 1 and which one's 2?
Red or blue?
I passed that behind you, but
Um,
forgot that.
red will be enemy 1 because it was the first to engage. Blue will be enemy 2. So who's first? Rob. Gotta roll and make your save, yeah.
What's the thing?
You gotta be a 15 intelligence save.
Are we knocked prone?
No, we're paralyzed.
Stunned.
No, we're stunned, which is worse. Well, actually, that's not worse. It's just not great.
So up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no.
Okay, Robert, I'm good to go. Who's after Robert?
Red.
Everybody's stunned.
Red, right at,
Then.
Yeah, it's in front of me.
since
Paralyzed.
you grappled, I'm gonna count that as damage.
Here lies this group since we can't do anything. We can't take actions.
I can.
Unless you're immune to stun.
Gonna try to extract your brain, Vince.
Oh boy.
Are you not raged?
And then for
So were you before? You should be immune to stun when you're raged.
That was last encounter.
16 plus 7.
Oh.
That hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. Take 55 piercing damage.
I do have resistance to that.
Piercing? Are you raged though?
No.
Tentacle starts to drill through your skull.
Minus 55.
It's trying to suck through your brain like a straw. Did you reduce to 0?
No.
Oh!
Reduces to 0, it eats your brain.
Yeah, it kills you. It's an insta kill. Alright.
Feeling it?
I'm on 34.
Who's after that?
I gotta get up to heal you.
Yeah.
Me?
Yep.
Alright, I'm charging at this one right in front
The
of
blue
us
one?
with my great sword.
Alright. You guys might as well move that camera for now. We'll just disregard it.
I just realized we didn't use it in the last encounter.
Yeah, I have a specific encounter I want to use it for, but I'll wait for it.
21 to hit.
If we get there. 21? Yeah. That hits.
Did you roll for it yet?
Not the damage. It's 11 damage on the first one. Second attack. 22.
22 hits.
It's 10 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use Action Surge.
So far we're at 21.
It's a Mind Flare.
Fuck it up, dude.
I'm a gift.
You go fuck it up.
Oh, yeah!
And that's a 20 to hit.
Soft 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
12 damage.
12.
I cast Witch Bolt at 4th level.
That's what?
Witch Bolt.
Bitch Bolt at 4th level.
Okay, so how'd your sword shape?
I just charged in with a great sword swinging.
Alright. So he's just coming in fucking clean, we're swinging about.
You're not gonna
Back
try and
and forth.
save the dude who's getting his brain slurped out.
Apparently not. He already went after it. You're fucking cutting out this thing. You took one of its tentacles. It's just looking at you like fucking pissed.
Like, I'm gonna eat you! Fuck! I'm still gonna eat you
Yeah,
though!
the reason Gith hate Mind Flares is because
They're
they
from the same astral zone.
used to have the Gith inside.
Now watch that video.
Alright.
History of a mind flayer.
Videos, do I need to start watching?
Just a Rex.
Just D&D lore.
I'll send a
stuff
link
like
to the party. Probably
Alright.
Gary Break.
Who's that?
That would be Corbin.
Corbin!
What the fuck can I do?
roll for your save?
Yeah, you roll for your save. You gotta beat a 15 intelligence save.
So I need to roll higher than a 15.
That's a 10.
Cloud of Embers.
Plus int or no?
So
That's
you
a 10.
can't- So you
I
can't
got
do
both.
anything.
Yeah, you can't
I have
do
full
anything.
person.
I have full monster.
Caleb.
Alright, Caleb.
Humanoid, so that's not.
Wait, weren't you stunned? Oh yeah. I'm gonna roll for that.
I like mind flares. They fuck shit
Mine
Yeah,
is an
you
easy
might
way
need
of
your-
barbarians.
Yeah.
You might need your Warforged too.
Yeah.
What am I adding for this?
Intelligence.
Yeah.
It's a 10.
Shit. God. These stuns are fucking people up. Alright. After Caleb.
E2.
E2.
It's gonna
That's
come
the one I
first.
just-
The other half
That's
is
what I
right
just
now.
I ran in front of Guy, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Can it do that while it's locked in combat? I mean, it. Yeah, it's gonna have to. No, I won't go. Yeah, it's gotta recharge.
You're wearing one?
I'll pull this up and sit on it. It's sure different.
Well, I made cushions. I just need.
Okay, for now it's gonna also physical attack you.
Because I bought 3 like stuff. Cushions.
That was all bad. Okay.
20.
Yeah, it was a 20, but I just dropped it right here. And I was like, that's not right. 10 to hit. Nope. Yeah, that's okay. And that's all it can do.
Me!
Take those tentacles out of your head.
Oh shit.
Beat 15, you're out.
Alright.
You broke the grapple and you are broke the stun.
Ready to beat the fuck out of them.
Yeah, raging. Unfortunately, that doesn't give me any health.
Nope.
But it does give me
I
resistance.
throw a potion
to-
out.
It gives you resistance to any of the regular damage or recover damage. And as long as it's not psychic.
You're not resistant
What
to
was
psychic
what
damage.
was the pride milk? What does that do again? Didn't give you health?
It gives you some health, yeah. It gives you a d6 worth of health, I think. And then it gives you an advantage on saves.
Where was that 2 rounds ago?
What was
Nobody wanted the pride milk. He was the only one that had any interest. Everybody else was like, fuck you, Shink. That's probably from your herd.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought you were going rock shot titty milk. Here's the bitter.
You're like, I've seen enough of you. At the orgy.
I don't want to drink anything that comes out of your
I
body.
thought I got some healing potions, damn it.
Greater potions.
Yeah.
You probably did, but you gotta write that down, bro. You gotta maintain your shit.
The only thing that's not maintained here is you didn't write how many bolts I started with.
12.
I'm
I
gonna say I
fucking
have
know.
12.
You ran up last time.
Typical, you'll be with like 20, I guess. We'll just count that.
But I have not had any, and I missed.
Who counts ammo, really?
How much does a
Unless it's
greater,
guns.
how much does a greater healing potion heal you for?
That's a good
46?
question.
You want to just go with Robert's answer?
Not the time.
Another shopkeeper gave me one before we came into the
I bought 6.
Greater healing potion. Look at this one. 2d4 plus. Oh wait, no, that's not. Greater healing. 44 plus 4.
4d4 plus 4.
Yeah.
That's close. What did I say?
D6.
It's 46. It's 44 plus 4.
Still not a whole lot. Not
Here's
enough.
something.
You didn't even make an attack before you raised it. So.
Yeah. This should last this entire encounter, shouldn't it?
It lasts until you don't make an attack in a turn.
That.
Well then.
And no, you can't pick yourself to incite your rage.
I punched the ground.
Yeah, it has to be against a little better.
I punched the ground.
You can hit one of your friends.
6 plus 15 hit?
No.
Well, I get plus 2 as well, so 17.
With 17 hits.
That worked. I'm going to use my once a day radiant damage.
Okay.
5 plus 6. It's the wrong one.
Once a day radiant, it's a d6.
There's 9,
Plus 2 of rage.
11, and 17.
17 damage on enemy 2, enemy 1.
Whatever it is.
I kind of erased 2 blue marker next to it.
I guess as my second action, I'll heal. Use a greater healing. Plus 4 is 15.
3 4s out of 4s ain't bad. Alright. After Benny, it's me, huh?
Yep.
You passed.
Huh?
You passed your save.
No, but shit, I gotta pull shit out.
He's not ready to play.
Trash run.
So what?
Nah, never mind.
You keeping yours?
You just want to make a tower over there?
So close the business. So close the business.
Magic missile. Anyone else want a D20 side ass kicking?
I'm gonna start using your dice very soon.
Do it. Bring it out. Cause I need it.
Because this whole spot right here is not helping.
Just take over that side of the map. I don't think we're going over there.
Yeah, I was rolling for
Bonus
stats
action,
for,
bring out
like,
the
Halo
longsword.
games.
Say,
I rolled shit stats.
was white.
For one, I put a book underneath it, re-rolled, and all of a sudden it became amazing. I didn't even change dice. I just
I'm gonna
changed the
flank up the
elevation.
guy.
What?
Can you help him fight that other one instead of the one that's about to kill our barbarian?
I don't even know if I can make it to Barbarian. 30?
Nope, you would be right next to it.
6.
That'd be enough?
You'd be at the table.
Where I'm at?
You'd be adjacent to
Yeah,
where
you'd be kitty corner.
I can hit it from there though, right?
Yeah, if you're counting this as a full space.
Yeah, do that.
So you're 80 minutes.
So bonus action activated.
Throw rocks at it.
And that put me at advantage if we're both flanking it.
Yes.
14.
Plus.
14 plus 7, that's enough anyway.
What does it
It's
turn to
closer
be?
for you.
What does it turn to be?
AC.
AC is 16.
I was trying to get him to say it.
Well, he said
Yeah.
He said 15 didn't hit earlier than 17 did. Yeah, I figured he was on a 16 or 17.
That's 8 damage. And then extra attack.
One is not hit.
Advantage.
Advantage.
Give me that.
16.
6 plus 3. It's another 9 damage. So how much did I say for the first one?
7? Yes.
7 and 9.
I
know! Sorry!
7 dice! All the dice!
I'm just angry, okay?
Don't blame me.
Box and the actual set.
Hey, what?
I was doing a joke. Grr.
Is it 7 and 9?
79.
Can't math that.
Trying not to meta nerd. I've been sitting here like trying not to look that way this whole time. And then he sets the phone right there, and I was like, fine. Nope, look away. Look the fuck away.
It's okay, I altered the stats.
I'm aware.
Oh, you're aware?
Uh,
You saw that, huh?
Well, no, when you said 16 hits, I was like,
On here it says 15. For AC. Oh, alright, so that's me. I came up. With bullseye outside the longsword. So,
Round 2.
round 2
Ding, ding.
is
Robert.
Robert.
Come on, 15.
Or so. One tried in the dice box.
Oh.
They have that back. No. Come on, 15! What is it?
Are you gonna counter this missing throw?
Jumanji rolls.
13 plus what?
1.
You could have left him over there. I got another 20.
It's okay.
Where was that?
Fucking right there! That's where.
Alright, after Robert.
He won.
Red.
Red. Okay.
Can we count that as my roll for paralyzed?
You did roll a 20.
What?
I took his other dice and rolled it 19 plus 1.
When's your turn?
Don't touch that die until your turn.
Okay, so you broke the grapple of it the first time, right, Vince?
Yes.
Okay, it's gonna try to tentacle you again.
Fuck.
Yep, you don't.
Wow, no joke.
That's a 2. It did nothing.
Thank God.
I'm
Trying to grab you again. You're like,
So last time it for 55, I'm at 49.
I was preparing a penetration piercing drill.
okay, after enemy 1, that's guy.
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 Go!
Guy.
Burn it!
Guy.
Burn it
Kill
alive!
Guy.
Kill it with fire!
Shit.
Only
Go
fire!
Alright. It's just
Kill the guy.
Shit, it's so funny.
guy.
Oh shit, boys. Here we go again.
The guy has some shit going.
Let's fix your little tower.
Those goose
Casting True Strike on the one in front of me.
Casting True Strike. Okay.
So my next attack on it will have advantage. And because of War Magic, that's bonus melee attack.
Yeah.
Since it's a cantrip. So that one's a miss.
What is it?
Cool.
6 plus
I have
7.
advantage.
I see what you're gonna do next! I didn't see that! Don't!
Shit! I told you. Which made you change?
True strike. Again, magic guides me.
It's
200.
AC 16.
So, yes, yes.
Yeah, it's 16.
Alright. Then I'll use my second wind to heal.
Alright. After
And
guy.
Corbin.
Alright, Corbin.
Nope.
Is that a lot?
Straight.
No, that's a 7.
Okay.
Alright.
That'd be me.
Caleb.
Yeah, it's a straight goddamn roll.
Yeah, I'll let you take that one.
Just for. That would have been 15.
You passed anyway, so go ahead.
You get up.
You get your turn back.
Alright.
That takes your bonus action.
Alright.
Use helping action to help somebody else deal now.
You can use helping action.
Alright, roll a d4.
Help somebody else deal.
I smacked the shit out.
I'll allow it.
Wake the fuck up.
Actually, just take 1 damage. He smacks you. You're awake.
Bitch! No. You see the slime just fell at you.
Fine.
Not the first time I've been hit in the face with slime.
Is it the first time you've been hit in the face by slime?
Smack the table.
Man, Illytree's been around.
121 years. Yeah.
Oh, so she should have done just smack her on the titty.
You're not, you're not a Game of Thrones person, are you?
Not really. What?
Okay.
What
There's, Melisandre. This is who I think of whenever you talk about Illytree. Very seductive, sorceress woman who's probably been with anybody who's ever been, like, ready to be a king.
The redhead.
Yeah.
I would call that.
Except for she's not a hag in disguise. She's just, yeah.
I'm gonna call that turn. Did me too.
Oh,
Okay.
damn.
After Caleb?
Blue.
I'd have been up next turn anyway.
Yeah, 2 rounds.
You hit me for fun.
Wake up! I was about to get up anyway, asshole!
Not the first time! Alright.
You dead?
I'm good.
Now I'm good.
The red one's going to go ahead and try, despite the attack
blue.
opportunity. Oh, it is Blue's turn?
Yeah.
Okay, despite... Well, no, I can't do that then. Alright, guy, it's going to tentacle you again. It's stuck with you. 11 plus 7, 18. Okay, so you are grappled. To escape, you'll have to make a DC 15.
Strength.
Yeah. Or no, intelligence.
There's so very few heal
That's what it says. You must succeed on a DC.
I guess.
Or no, that's for the save. So yeah, to get out of the grapple, you'll have to strength save.
I got +6.
So go ahead and make the save throw. You took 15 damage.
You said go ahead and make a save.
No, make the intelligence save for the next part. For the stun.
15.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, so you're stunned and you took 15 damage. It's me.
There went the hope I just restored.
Yeah?
19.
4 plus 6.
10.
What?
I have Indomitable. Plus 2 once per rest. I can reroll a failed save.
Oh.
11.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
11.
So your attack plus is 7.
That matches.
11 for damage. Matched it. So yeah, you're out.
So I could have been.
11 damage,
Oh
right?
no, 15. 15
I
damage.
know what I'm doing if my turn comes back. Why is my glasses on the table?
Because you set them there like 20 minutes
And
ago.
then I'm going with the.
Quiet you!
attack.
There's a reason I have an intelligence score of 10.
So that
Sorry,
way, you're not
11.
stunned. That way you're not stunned.
Hey Corbin, where's your wallet?
At home,
Hit.
where I left it,
Yeah.
in my other pants.
It's nice pretending you haven't done
You first strike with your axe. It's pretty true. Your second one, not so
No! If I had lower, I wouldn't know where my wallet is.
Oh, I'm still there.
Did you roll with advantage? We're both there.
I did not roll with advantage.
The difference between 11 and 12.
Plus,
Wait a minute, we both are 12.
That one hit.
we did. I felt condescending.
11 knows that you left the wallet at home. 12 remembers to bring wallet to wallet.
15.
No 15
I
damage.
left mine in my car yesterday after work. And I sat down. I was like, oh, that's what that was.
I've been leaving my keys in my truck.
You can strike the piss out of it. Your axe hits pretty true in the stomach, and it's like you can see it's like trying to favor itself. It's pretty hurt. Who's after Vinny?
It is you.
Me. Cool.
Take down red.
Take off your blouse in your underpants.
I will Hunter's Mark as your bonus action. You give me an extra d6. Right?
Here's Mark.
Do I believe so?
I thought it was just advantage on attack.
Let's find out.
I'm thinking about going to see Tenacious D in October.
They were here last month.
Yes, they were.
Because I found out.
Who were they touring with?
I can't remember. I found out of the day. I'm like, really?
I know they're coming to OKC the 20th.
Call the target my quarry until the spell ends. I deal an extra 1d6 damage on the target whenever I hit with a weapon attack, and I have advantage on Wisdom, Perception, or Survival checks. The target drops to 0 hit points. The spell ends, and I can use a bonus action to subsequent mark new creature.
Another. I had no spell.
Advantage.
What was it?
Low. 8 plus
I can't
7.
really
I
read
don't
your
think that's
dice
enough.
on the light side.
15.
No. I missed.
Even with Hunter's Mark?
Don't add anything to the attack thing. No, it just adds that 1d6. I know that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, motherfucker. Okay. So, I swung wide that time. It got 2 rocked by Vince. Actually, that's round 3. Round 3. Go ahead, Robert.
You just got woke up.
Matthew, you walked for good measure.
You might need. I would say don't because I don't want to wash whatever that hand's been from.
Go ahead, Robert.
You said that one's all.
Bob, Moran. Cover me!
Has both of them roll with
Both of them?
Hold on. I cast Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead. One rolled a 2. I'm gonna guess that'd be red. The other one rolled a 13.
DC 16.
They both failed.
They both take D12 necro damage.
Let me double check. Make sure their stats are right.
No.
Their intelligence not listening.
The blue made it because it's a +6.
God damn!
The red did not make it. So what'd you hit it with? Told Dead?
Yeah.
How much damage?
Well, D12 thing is getting health.
So roll your D12.
It looks like a D20, but only has 12 sides. It's the one die that never
Do
gets
they both
used.
still take damage, or how's that apply? For the one that saved
He got a great X.
does not say.
Or is a barbarian.
No, I think it's just a hit or miss.
Or is a Goliath.
8 plus 8.
Goliath has an ability because they get hit
60
really hard
damage?
with one ability.
That would be the red
All
one.
of failed.
Alright, so
Yeah, that's a cantrip.
Gland over.
how do you want to kill it?
Witch bolt too.
It explodes. Control the divine. Its wounds peel open on its body.
Alright, so you kind of do your little chant, the bell comes up, pulls,
Yeah, you
and you see it. Its head explodes from the back of its brain.
I was gonna say it just rips in fucking half because that's where he's been hitting it.
Yeah, from the gaping wound you had, it just starts to rip open and just gone. Hey. Alright,
That was
E1.
red, so
Hey, guy.
that was E1, E1 dead.
yeah.
Alright. What's the strength? Say to be 15?
I'm gonna say yeah.
I thought Vince's grapple was 17.
24.
Broke out. Before it could get its straw in. Come on, guys. It's trying to eat. You're probably the most intelligent one that can eat.
True strength.
Shut up.
What's your intelligence?
15.
Yeah.
You got 12. How do you think they tricked us into going on this adventure? Maybe an average intelligence stat for about.
What's your intelligence stat, Corbin?
11.
Yeah, mine's 10. How about you, Ben?
So 10, 11, 12.
I doubt Jade's is matter. I think we all
Big
set
hit
up.
like a 9.
Oh, God.
I got a 25 to hit.
You said it.
It is.
You said Underdark. We're all like, cool, high flares. And nobody went high on their intelligence.
13. Oh, intelligence 14. Jade.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, this is barbarian. Well, if I could reallocate points.
7.
What? A 14 intelligence on a barbarian?
Damn.
7 damage.
Yeah, score more.
Oh, 15. Let's do. Oh, right. It's the whole grid thing. I wanted everybody to have high stats.
What
I don't know
is?
why.
You don't know why.
I don't know why. So I can throw deck saves at you guys.
Punish
all the time.
yourselves whenever people were like, oh, I want all these NPCs.
What is his character name in
I'm
here?
enough to kill some here NPCs.
Are you?
Yeah.
You killed a lot of them. You made half those kobolds kill themselves.
Yeah, well, you left one by himself on a mountainside watching your cart.
Do not kill Kartak. Do not kill Kartak.
That is the one we like. The rest of them are peons.
I'm like, he's by himself, dude. Oh, shit. Oh, shit!
Hey!
I thought we. Oh yeah, we brought the other three with us and left.
That's it.
No, we left Gronk with Kartak.
No, you brought Bronk with you.
Did we?
Yeah, you were gonna leave him behind.
He was joining for fight.
Why did we just... You said, watch all of our weather gear. And left.
Fucking Kartak.
Yeah, Jade's intelligence.
I guess it's better if he dies than if he leaves us.
I'll give you guys a chance to save him.
All right. So he took damage after Guy, or you still got stuff to do, Guy?
Well, the breaking was one action, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So that was all.
Yeah.
The attack was the bonus action from
Okay.
the cantrip.
Why did you
I
try
don't know.
grappling?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't have grapple. Or tab and brother.
Nope.
That's a 10.
Wait, so it's your second turn. You're up.
Yeah, you're good. It's been 2 rounds.
I thought it lasted a minute.
A minute for me lasts 2 rounds.
Oh.
Because to me, it's ridiculous sometimes the way a minute
would
works.
be weird.
Yeah.
You
That takes way too
You're
long
still
to
a
be able to
thing
get
for
yourself
her.
back.
Period.
It'll be dead before it got 6 times.
Now, if you're paralyzed, yeah, you'd probably be a sitting goose still. But you're stunned, you're fine.
Okay. He's, what, 10 feet away? Yes.
Yeah.
Flaming sword. I'm not happy. I've been staring as, like, can't fucking move.
Yeah, man. Stare even
Go.
like this.
Just been watching me
Slime on!
Does a 9 hit?
No.
There we go. Does a
Natural
17 hit?
17 does hit.
Doesn't have to work it.
Yes, you
Yourself.
and the ally.
You hit it yourself.
It's
You and
the
the
guy.
guy between you and him.
17 damage.
17 damage.
Does it have vulnerability or resistance to fire? No. Okay.
Alright.
Me.
As far as I know, anything
Magic. Magic is
They really just
How bad does this one look?
Nothing else works, I guess. What?
How bad does blue look right now?
I think
He's-
that's the one that's been hitting on it. Yeah, before he just did it.
He looks about like the other one did when it was on the table and covered over. What?
I was just saying, I was the only one that's hit it before him.
Yeah, that one's been pretty much untouched. Who's after? Alright, Barty Bard.
Yes,
Where's that inspiration been? You can help people with saves too.
Oh shit, guy!
Yeah, where's our support character?
I've got
Warning itself?
I woke him up.
Candy too, like before, and then I've got 3 flasks in the But I figured I'm stunned. I can't use them while I'm stunned.
Yeah.
But if you do, I'm gonna stunningly move that candy into
Yeah.
my mouth.
Magic missile.
You
You're
can
gonna
use
charm
it on
it into
somebody else.
rolling into your mouth.
Everybody's up now.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, if it happened again. Might as well just make him choke on it. Maybe it'll work faster.
It works fast.
Dissolves.
You're gonna keep it in shit.
do it like a fucking dog when you want to eat his pill.
What you're supposed to do is put it on their tongue, hold their mouth closed, and then massage their throat with a swallowing motion.
Well,
This
see,
is like,
I put my fucking fist in there and poke it down his neck. See, you ain't getting
be a
that.
G like that. Alright,
Put it in
Whose
their
turn is it?
bloater.
Yeah.
what do you
Magic
do?
missile.
Magic missile? Okay, roll.
What is that one?
You just roll the magic missiles.
Yeah, you just
It
roll
auto
it.
hits.
Yeah.
You can cast at higher levels if you want more.
I'm honestly thinking about getting that lower again.
Yeah, the only way
Just
to
for
miss
shits
with
and
magic
giggles.
missile is if the character casts shield. That's a lot
And
of
that-
ones. That's 6,
You
7,
could buy specialized dark spawn.
10.
10 damage.
Slightly heavier. Single side roll.
There's
Did they kick the table over?
Yeah.
Was that your turn?
Yeah.
And me too.
Oh, enemy 2.
That sounded like you said me too.
Alright, it's gonna yield for the attack opportunity to try to move back.
So that'd be guy.
Yeah,
was
guy,
that?
go ahead and roll.
It's trying to run away. Don't let them.
You would have an
Wait.
attack opportunity as well, wouldn't you?
I'm gonna regret this, but re-roll that because that hit the other guys.
That's better. That's 19.
Yeah, you stopped it. Just roll your damage.
Oh, I don't get attack of opportunity?
You're not right within melee.
Range. Or reach.
I mean,
He's adjacent, though.
9 damage.
Fine.
he's already locked with it.
Are you willing
What
to
is it,
swing
9?
through your ally to hit him?
Yes.
Overhead.
Technically, it's alright. Stab.
Are you that good at allies? Are you? I'm just kidding. You just met the guy today.
Last
You just
night.
met the guy.
Yeah.
We
Yes.
just met all of each other, like, what, 2 days ago?
Hey, we've known each other for a long time.
You're a machine.
You're a machine. I'm a machine.
I am a machine.
He doesn't tell that.
23 to hit.
Yeah.
23 hits.
Thanks for this. I'm a machine.
For what?
Fuck that bitch. This is Russian.
I remember that so bad. They have to probably train on that.
13.
Fuck. It's the copyright.
No, just cut it.
Yellow.
Just replace it with another word over it.
Yeah, it's just gonna be
His
one
phone
game.
is ringing. His phone is ringing. His phone is
Alright.
ringing. Okay, we're getting the copyright thing on that, though on YouTube.
You need one?
It also counts bleep, so if you just put the beeping sound in, they actually count how many times that is, and they catch on so many times, they censor the
I
video.
don't actually have trouble with it. We were talking over.
Wait, what? Yes, because Game Grumps does that, and so instead of bleeping themselves, they replace it with another phrase. So when they say F, one time they replaced it with Mary Kate and Ashley. Then at the end of the video, they're like, "We just cussed. Did we have to restart this whole video?" He's like, "No, just replace it with Mary Kate and Ashley. It'll be fine."
Alright, I'll try to do this too.
So somebody copyrighted bleep. No, like you
No.
get.
It
They-
tracks how many bleeps that you say.
even if you like just put like a noise over it, you have to replace it with wording, not a
So in
noise.
2 days,
Because YouTube will count how many times you do that, showing that you're censoring
Alrighty.
yourself, and they'll block the video, saying that you're cussing. So even though you beep yourself, they count it as you're still cussing.
Mother front noise.
Shut the fuck.
Alright. So,
Oh, flip! I've been looking at this stuff because of Alex.
I swung my axe at him.
Did you?
Hit him for 13.
Okay.
He's trying to do this, but
Sorry, roll damage. I don't remember.
Yeah,
Okay.
the amount of
Okay, I
fake
think I took
cuss
that.
is ridiculous paired up.
Now, hammer comes back.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
not editing it.
Yeah, axe. My bad. You used to be in a fucking tower.
Morse code.
God, yes. Pretty much.
6, 17.
17 altogether. 12 plus.
12 plus 6.
Read the code.
18, 22, 24.
Leave him in pain.
Alright. So, that second, you threw it, right?
Yeah.
So that second one. So you bonus action. So that axe is still there.
Yeah.
Alright.
Should have.
Knock it prone and off the table.
Like backwards off the table or forward off the table?
Backwards off the table. Right?
Yeah.
Where are you? Yeah. Yeah, it spun around and fucking falls down. The axe is like still in there. So whoever's next.
That'll be raw. Yeah. That seems like a long way for me to go. I'm gonna walk to Illy Tree, make sure she's alright, pat her off. Somebody else go.
You're ghosting her.
Robert.
How many actions is that what you
Yeah.
It's like,
It's literally Robert's turn. So.
Okay, do it! Don't touch my butt.
you got this.
Just no.
Inspired!
I'm just patting her shoulders, cleaning up her cleric dress. Not touching her butt.
No, he said
Not
not
tou-
touching the wine.
It's down, right?
Yes.
And it don't have much health left.
No.
So if I run and jump off that table and drop it on the camera,
Yeah.
if it hits it, might do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my bonus action and take one of my drinks of inspiration, just because I don't want to fucking miss
I
this.
mean, your candy.
I have flasks of inspiration too.
Oh yeah, that's right. She gave you that.
You can take one of those. So it's plus 6 plus d6. On a 16 anyway.
Yeah, and it's prone.
It's prone. You get a d6.
What are you hitting it with?
My morning star.
Just the Morning Star? Just your Morning Star, that's what I'm asking. You're not.
What else do I have to hit it?
I don't know! Alright, so you're leaning over the table to hit it, right?
Yeah. Just run up on the table, jump off, go down, and slam right onto his fucking head.
That's how you want to kill it? Right. So you see him border
For 8
off.
damage.
Huh?
Great.
That's enough. So she border hops over the table, gets up high, comes down, splat, the entire head just goes. Did you graduate? Or did you not kill it? How's that work?
I killed my first mind flayer long ago.
Oh, okay. Either way. Alright, so...
Did I graduate?
Are you good? No, there's still something.
She might be!
There's still something I don't like about you. I just don't know what it is.
Something to do with the eyes, I'm sure.
I think it
alright.
is.
We want a short rest here so we can take a break.
I'm robbing its coat and searching for guts.
I'm going to.
I might be mind flayer.
Do
Hey, get
either
her
of
over
them-
here and wipe you off this
So I know that one's head's gone. Did that one's head explode too, or was that one's
just
head
got
still
ripped in
in half?
Yeah, that one just got ripped in half.
Because I want to cut its head off.
Alright.
And like wear it around the belt.
Oh, I thought you were...
Tie its mouth.
Oh, you're gonna put it on your head!
That's what
The tentacles all flopping in you. Why not that work?
Oh my god. Alright, so we're gonna short rest here, I guess.
I need to regain 2 spells, so why not?
I'll take a rest so I can do all those
Come
cool
on, even
stuff
take-
again.
I am currently at 49 health, so I'm gonna need a
Anybody cast a spell before you rest?
rest.
Yes.
I'm at 64.
Mass Cure Wounds.
Hey, what my friend.
It is.
I have it.
Before we run through food, talk about
38 plus spellcast.
48 plus
I wanna
spellcast.
take
38
his
plus spellcast.
Alright.
do you want to take his cloak?
Yeah.
I need number
Okay.
8.
You take his cloak? Nothing.
I know
What?
about it. I'm
It's just
taking
a
his
cloak.
cloak.
I need that red one right there. 14. Oh, 16. Everybody recovers 20.
Woohoo! That puts me at 4.
Same. I don't even have to need a short rest. Well, I do need a short rest for...
Even though I think I'm one has the
Puts me up
lowest
to
health I
69.
have.
I'm
Then
2
take a short
away.
rest. That's still half.
Jay didn't touch the face.
James just like...
Jay's just hanging back on the
Just
first
woke
floor
up,
like,
like-
did everybody else wake up early?
Like that one character in Tactics RPG that you don't move in that turn, they're just. Is everybody else advances?
Yeah.
Where'd
Did
everybody
he
go?
end turn without using me?
Shit!
I mean,
we might give him a shot to come back in the next fight if somebody's willing to like.
nah. He came forward on his own. He can come forward on his own too. Stop picking at it!
Who came forward on his own?
That's
So-
what started this whole thing, remember?
Yeah.
Quick question.
Oh yeah.
Is this Warshavok's abandoned kingdom?
Ow.
Is that meta knowledge that you shouldn't be telling him? Should I roll insight? I'm really good at rolling insight.
Well, this is out of game. I thought we're like, this is lunch break.
I roll for meta knowledge.
I got a 5 plus a 20 because I want to.
I'm gonna take a 20 on that.
It's a loose, abridged version of it.
It's a section of his game that's there. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like how everybody's played Kingdom Hearts.
Yes.
Yes.
When the worlds were destroyed and all of them, pieces of them went to Kingdom Hearts. That's kind of what's going on.
The Underdark is a convergence of other places.
Gotcha.
The
How tall are these things, by the way?
Mind Flayer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends on what they come
7 feet.
from. What was their base thing? Were they humans before?
Mind Flayers
They
are
take
born
over
by
body.
name.
Put
Yeah.
something in somebody's body and
Yeah, they're pretty much
convert them to
squids
mind
that it's like, oh, this is my body now. Yeah. They take over the brain.
They make them
migrate
slightly
through the
taller
skull.
and slightly more slender.
I might start using True Strike first move
But roughly 7
every
foot
attack
tall.
because I still get 2 melee attacks.
I have a 3 foot.
You
3 foot
Can you
long.
use it as a bonus action?
I get 2 actions, and then because of War Magic, when I cast a cantrip, I get to make a bonus melee attack.
2 actions.
Because I'm a fighter.
You're a 10th level fighter, you should have 3.
Ready to stand.
Well, is it?
Really?
Because fighters
I do like the
4
reverse
attacks
from
per
our first
turn. with a bonus action on every attack.
The other phase.
Nope. 11th
The
level
other
is when I
phase.
get on there.
Yeah. 11th is when we get an extra attack. Or an extra attack.
It was a long game.
Yeah, it was. I don't know, for a while. You want to go ahead and stop the stream?